prison side, so our right as we're looking at it. But I want us to make like a square and have paired things. So if we just up here right now, like pretend I'm the middle of the. I lost assist, but pretend that I'm the middle of the safe spot. I want to make like a square with paired ranged around me, and then ideally mark those players if possible. Do you want to make a square around me?
So this spot is going to be a long way from the boss, right? Not close to it.
The first one will be across, like next to each other. The second one he moves to will be you'll be shooting through the fountain, pretty much.
Correct. Yes. So Maud's gonna move to the left safe spot as we're looking at it right now, and the raid's gonna be stacked on the right side. Obviously, melee are gonna be in the middle, killing all the screeching fares and stuff. If there is a range issue, then you can move, of course. But
is this just going to be bigger healing for you guys?
In theory, if it's spread, it should be fine. Someone's mic's going crazy.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yep.
We'll get Ty to do all the well buffs tonight. So just pop him now, bro, because Zol's doing his shit with his kids.
So everyone understand what we're doing? We're kind of semi-RP'd here, but yeah. So healers are gonna be in the middle, and then you're gonna have ranged and a square on the outside. Try and max range it too.
Shadow if you want.
Shadow if you want, yeah. You can technically do fire too, but it's not as big of a deal. Shadow's the big one. Make sure we're kicking all the fears from the screeching fears. I believe they increased their cast time, so it should be easier. When he flies up in the air, make sure the range to focusing balance are. More, do you understand the ordering of which?
I pull him back here, bro, and then I run him up to the front left, and then counterclockwise in a circle, right?
Yeah, so where he lands, like the opposite side is where we are, and then the left one next, and then the entrance side third.
Yep.
Yep.
Feast is down, guys.
Spell fail is a face skip?
Just less than what your standard food does.
Alright.
Are those groups right? We've got Moo in group 1.
Yeah, it's a bit fucked because we've got 3 hunters that need the hunter buff, plus they need totem and fucking thing.
Do they also need battle shout?
No, they don't need
battle
shout.
No, but sub druid
Something
needs
like
battle
it.
shout. One of the hunters gonna have to ask out and not get any buffs. But the thing is, the hunters are generally doing more damage.
Well, you probably.
No, because that's there for Sam for. Like our top DPS, at least AoE wise, are Ali shamans are hunters, so they got the priority. It's the warriors that is unfortunately getting the shitter buffs. It's complicated now, guys, because.
Hey guys, how you going?
There you go.
Could I get a? I've just run in. Would I be able to get a summon down to you guys, please?
Yeah, man.
Make sure we have fairwoods and trimmers down. Make sure we're interrupting the screeching fares. Again.
And eat the feast that's down, guys.
Posting an image and raid assignments not really needed. It's exactly what I explained, but it might give you a better understanding of what we're doing. This is mainly for phase 2 and 3, so.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fucking enhance. Because point me to fucking enhance and Prog, and that's all fucking.
You don't need all that.
I'm
trying to figure it out. It's. If you guys know all the buffs that everyone gives, it's complicated.
Okay, well, I'll throw it out there.
Either way, you're doing.
I can go into I can go into melee group if you want.
Yeah, you're not in the range group. That's the kind of the long story short, anyways, right?
But I do have a bonus. I'll stay. Oh, wait, all good. This one will start. I can go. Enhance.
Send your buffs, guys. Send all your buffs.
Remember, I want you range crew to max range in that safe spot. So go to a very corner.
I already used one of those.
and
Fuck.
Make sure you're paired up. Don't be between the groups.
Hmm.
Make sure cleave in and kick in the screeching phase.
I think I just disconnected. Nah, I'm fine.
Okay. Make sure you're paired together with someone else. And try and spread the best you can.
Come back, one more. No space.
Make sure we're killing that screeching tier. Screeching tier on one warlock.
Come into melee for that.
It's 2 screeching tiers right now. Make sure we're killing them. Okay, follow the boss in. Range you're going right side, remember? Try and make a square around me from the middle. Max range. Good blind.
I heard you could lip the MC before it goes off, like with Max.
I'm MC running it.
Try not to tank those screeching tiers in the safe spot, they're enraged. Yeah, let's try and get him up.
Flags battle rising. Oh, someone else got it.
Yep, definitely stopped it.
Just pull it in the middle, bro. You don't have to actually be in the light.
Don't kill Mando. Please don't kill Mando.
I've got no buffs, man. I'm squishy as shit.
Yeah.
Battle rising no.
Okay, he's landing. Big damage on Balnazar. Big heals on More, okay, it is line of sight, guys, so careful. Good pencil.
Feared.
Keep pumping, doing well.
Oh,
Okay, we can move off the safe spot here, and then make sure you're just near a infernal.
should have waited for a tank.
You're gonna get stunned here in a sec.
Last standing.
Make sure you're under an infernal so you can cast. Okay, good
Yeah,
job.
done.
I made the mistake of tab breaking a mob that a tank didn't have and it one-shot me.
That
Yeah,
seemed to
we've got-
work. That seemed to work really well. It was actually the melee that was just getting murdered the whole time.
Yeah, we forgot about the infernals there, Freezy. So as soon as an infernal lands, I don't need to be in a light anymore. I can just tank an infernal.
Yeah. But you still want to be. You want to still want to have Elnazar closest to the next one, far away. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you could basically like move him to where he is, just to his left of it, or to his right as we're looking at him, I guess.
Mm.
So between the two that you want to break, you know.
Also, it's difficult to pick up ads if people get damage on it when I can't taunt, not being in the line.
Yeah, yeah. Silence
Yeah,
is tough in the darkness.
And I can't thunderclap as well when I'm outside of the light as well.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Because it's always that stupid thing, does physical damage, but it's basically a spell.
That's why
If you
he's.
pick
Sorry,
up
go.
the second infernal, like you should be able to do that, right? And just have Maud have one.
Moving around though, you keep falling out of it. Like you go out of
True, yeah.
you know, minimum melee distance or whatever.
Where's
so you
Mura?
just keep dropping out.
Oh, no fucking way, man.
Oh,
Oh, are you kidding?
he's not here.
No
Nope.
way.
Oh, what's in the evidence locker?
Too busy having his honeymoon.
Loser.
Is that good for you, X? Those swords, bro? Or...
Not for DPS, for tank it is.
Let's
People
just-
don't
Very good tanking sword. Colt.
Yeah, get ready to tank X.
Stuff with it as well.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Okay, there's only 2 SRs on these things, so like that's grunts, that's Mandos.
Thank you.
Congrats, boys.
Alright, this is open roll then.
Somebody please. Even you, Iggy, bro. Roll on it.
Take it for PvP, X. Sword PvP, OP.
Come on, guys.
Where are we? Where are we going?
You just run out of the building.
Back outside?
Hand your question from last week if you didn't already.
Some
The
pants
next
here.
part of the chain.
Druids, I don't know if you want those. Rogues.
Is it pulling? We're pulling, guys?
I'm clicking the button, it's not letting. It didn't roll.
Alright guys, we have 2 of these to roll off, so top 2 win one.
So, Bags, you are rolling, bro. It's just not showing them.
Ah,
Yeah, definitely rolled. Yep.
I see.
Rolled 3 times.
We have 299s.
Yeah, 99s.
I don't know why my chat took forever to fucking catch up.
Careful of not aggroing too much here. Just make sure that we're doing it nice and safely. This week we have to do mage and footman, I believe. So we're gonna kill priest as always, and what do we say? Horseman?
Horseman definitely seems like the biggest bitch.
Yes, raid leader.
No, we're getting rid of cannons, right?
I mean, artillery isn't that bad, but
Just artillery and mage at the same time, bro. We don't want that.
apparently they fixed it so that you
They
can't
don't
get
overlap
overlaps.
anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Therefore the knockback is worse.
So wait, what did you want to get rid of? Footman and something?
Priest, so the guy in here.
Like, definitely priest, right? But like, footman's the weakest? Like, why are we getting rid of that?
It's empowered.
Oh, I see. So,
So-
wait, which 2 do we have? It's the mage and footman.
Mage and footman.
Okay, yeah.
So we have to do them
Kill the
regardless.
cardinal, yeah.
Yes, we're killing that one. yeah, so because we haven't dealt with it yet, what's going to happen is in the fight, there's going to be a big meteor that we all have to stand in and soak together to split the damage.
It's going nuts.
And I believe everyone has to. Like, not a single person can be outside of the meteor. It'll be super obvious when you see it, but of course I'll call it.
And it's nice and slow now too, man. We've got heaps of time to get into it.
Yeah.
But still get there, guys. Get there ASAP.
I'll go to the middle of this orchard now.
I got one shot in my major last week.
Mm.
Just go hard left, guys. Go hard left. We don't want to kill the archer first, because otherwise that'll disengage the hard mode. So we gotta go around.
Got a creep, guys.
Got it.
Griffin? Warriors? Good.
You can grip these on, just can't grip them during the boss fight.
Gonna go straight for the next part.
No, don't go that way. Go the other way. Cole.
Yeah, we're coming this way.
Is Colin in Discord?
Yeah, he was just talking.
So we're not clearing to that bowman just yet. We will eventually, but not right now.
Cole doing cold things.
Okay, if Cold charges in again, guys, let us die and everyone go the other way, because otherwise it's gonna fuck us.
Yeah, that extra like 2 minutes to kill some stuff is.
No, it's not about that. It's if he pulls the boss and we kill that boss, we disengage that mode instead of the one we want. And he's getting really close to it.
I don't know if you want it with the flight path and that tower as well.
Yeah, we'll get that after.
I'm trying to remember. Knight Captain Fratley, if we're getting rid of the cavalry, so we have to go up to the keep, so we'll just go around this tower and then straight ahead, should be fine. But we can't aggro the shit in the tower, otherwise we are doing the same thing we said we didn't want to do for the... Actually, the guy in the tower is empowered anyway, so... But we should try and not aggro it anyway, so... Make sure we clear like to the left a bit, so we're not aggroing the tower to our right.
Orbs dropping, someone let me know.
Oh, the priest dude dropped one.
I got that.
Yeah, and we're just going up this road to the keep to kill that guy.
Guys, with the cannons, melee don't kill them, otherwise they'll keep running away from you. Just
Hold
range
behind.
kill.
I think it was DC. Oh no, it's just caught up and dead.
You've been dead for a while on my screen, so you lag.
That behind us, time move.
Move forward, please, guys. Move up the hill.
There's a big pack coming as well, careful. Pull it all the way back, don't run, yeah. All the way back to this house where we came from. We pulled it. It's okay.
Some ranging shots on the bastards and shit.
Range kill the cannons, if melee chase them, they'll run away.
Social the bunch.
So if we kill the big boy now, that some shit should come and kill everything else off. So if you're stable, fucking kill the skull.
Yeah, good call on it.
He's not yet there. Everyone kill the horse.
Let's go.
Dragging back towards where he came from. It's 2 packs.
I should all just run away now. No?
We'll just keep killing shit.
The stuff that's in combat should remain in combat.
There we go. Let's go.
We can go anyway now, any boss, doesn't matter now.
Yep. We'll just get the tower for respawns now. I guess just beside us, where we ran past. I'll grab Zula. He's right here.
Yeah, Lisa.
Get out. Okay, just be really careful about your movements, guys. On the rest of this trash and the rest of it.
Yeah, it's my bad, guys. Sorry.
There's a ton of stuff we don't need to kill, especially later on. We don't want to be slowed down like trash.
Are you marked, Mordex? Put a
I was, bro, but I lost it for that.
Auto mark.
Yep.
That's fine.
Damage.
So the Praetorians we want to kill first here because they do not despawn. So mark one of them and leave the boss up. Because we're going to have blade storms everywhere otherwise.
Mobs behind.
Yeah, pad behind.
I'll pull them forward.
I'm just gonna restart the computer. I'm lag spiking something crazy.
Easy, bro. Just let us know when you're good to go.
Go on, careful, get out. You can't see it, but get out.
Please run up the ramp, guys.
Another group's just pulled.
Yeah, please. Again, just be careful. Please run up the ramp. Use the...
Row in, careful.
Righto, fuck.
Bottom of the ramp.
Kill the main guy off first then so we can get rid of the rest of the shit that's not the fucking Praetorians then. As long as they're being held away.
Just sheer rolling, just holding you guys.
Everyone into the tower.
Are you ready for the whirlwind, guys? We're all in the same room.
No, they're all outside.
There we go.
Perfect, some didn't reset.
Not yet. I'm gonna get the flank out. You guys carry on.
Is there mobs up there though? Just because
There's one.
Yeah, there's mobs up here, but it's alright. I think this theoretically they should reset.
Do we go back to the farm now, or?
Yeah, we can do Bowman, we can do Hilda, which is beside us, I guess. We'll just go straight to the... Yeah, we'll go east.
Mage tower, Archie.
Yeah, let's go up the hill. We can just fucking do this way.
Group pull behind.
Pull behind.
Come down the hill, guys. Come down the hill.
Row and get out.
Line of sight pulling this, so... Just let me pull this stuff back, please, guys.
Fucking unbelievable.
You fighting them, mate?
Again, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, just wait there, I'll pull this shit back.
Get out.
Artisans pull the named one more. This guy's gonna play
Yeah.
strong for
Pretty sure this NPC blinks as well, so make sure that we're just not following it. Pull it all the way back.
Can kick. Yep. Exit. Oh, that's a nice blink.
Good job. We have Bowman left, which we can go do. And then we have to do Cannon Mistress, which is past where we killed the keep guy but we'll do that after. Do we actually have to kill Martel and the town hall place, or no?
No, we don't need the tunnel.
Okay, sweet.
It's Puck, right, that we're killing?
Bowman, yeah.
When we get to the artillery as well, I can send a pit through the water. We pick up the boss, and the boss will swim straight through the water.
If we go around, we've already cleared that corner.
Yeah, I was just counting all the mobs.
I'm just running in now. I'll see how it go. The internet's going slow as fuck tonight for some reason.
Turn off your phone down, mate.
But yeah, I just speed tested it. It's like, 2 MBS.
Might need to use that house LOS mod. That thing's gonna. It's an archer, right? It's gonna shoot at us.
Yeah, I was just gonna run it straight back to like the chapel.
Yep.
Let me tag it. I'll just run it all the way back there.
If you just run it back to like the fires, bro.
Yep. Ready for him.
See what comes of them. Stay back, guys, because you can always feign death if like he makes a mistake.
Probably mine soothe. It's
Got
fine.
one Victorian.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine, bro. I'll pick that up as it comes back.
Let's
Yeah, no,
save
it's
it for
fine.
later.
Yeah, just keep running back, bro. Keep running back.
Bowman,
Keep come all the way back. Just healers get behind the chapel, like on the hill, bro. We'll fight the shit like around the fire. Yeah, got it.
Job.
Praetorians are still up.
Welcome out, Tubbs.
Okay, now we have to go all the way back east to the blacksmith, past where we did the tower and past the keep.
Go back to that house where we killed the thing, and the pit can run and pull the boss. We have to clear and trash.
Two righteous orbs.
Orb.
Righteous,
third one?
righteous.
Oh, there's 60 gold now. Last game.
Yeah, down from 100.
I think they had 150 on it.
Now I sold it at 140.
Jesus.
Just pull back here, I guess, and just clear a little bit.
What killed that skull one on the right? That'll be enough that I can pull the boss.
Didn't actually pull the cannons, that's crazy.
No, I was trying to run inside it.
Yeah.
Okay, just do it. Just push back.
They can shoot through buildings.
Yes, they can.
Don't melee them because they'll just keep moving. And then they'll
No pets, no pets, bro. Just
Okay, that artillery's probably gonna pull more if you
We can just chain grip them. Rip them over into the group. Kick them out.
That pet's gonna pull on the left, man, that's annoying. Just run away from it now, cool.
I think it.
it runs away. There we go. Yeah, yeah. It runs towards you, so like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the boss. I can pull it.
Fucking blow.
Yeah, bro.
I see what you're doing though, you're trying to get past it, so I was hoping
it would run the exact opposite
Like
direction
the
to
opposite
where I was.
Yeah.
Here comes the boss.
Two Praetorians.
You're spinning way too long, bro.
I'll let him drown.
Yeah, root him and let him drown. It's far on the ground.
MC him under the water for a while.
Have you tried to mind control them? Using their whirlwind would be insane.
Whirlwind.
Back out.
It's immune.
Damn.
Take all the fun out of it, don't they?
They do. Fucking, what's the point in giving us all these abilities and we can't even use them on the trash in here?
Yeah, like fucking metal.
Like, stun.
Now we can use meat hook on 61s, but not 62s.
What's the
So
shot?
Yeah, that's it. That's enough. That's everything.
Yep, so set up for Bitrix. Like I said, there's going to be a meteor that we all have to soak. I'll go barrier, Ren, if you just want to stay Sigil light, and we'll see. If the damage is too much, we might have to swap, but...
Everyone get on square.
You'll be fine without it, man. It'll only do 20% of our health at most if we all stack.
Okay.
Zol, bro, how you going, man? Zol, you good?
Yeah, can I grab a summon? I'm just tethered off the phone, so it should fix half the issue anyway.
Yeah, mate. Up and now.
Yeah, I flew to the south tower, but the top's not clear, so I've just got one shot as soon as I landed.
One Zol's here, just
Oof.
Yeah, well done, right?
Yep, so... We're still going to bait the artillery to the right side like we did last time. So we have artillery to deal with. We won't have cavalry. We'll have the footmen to deal with. We'll have arrows, and we'll still have stock break. There's a bit of
Shouldn't kill us
immunity,
this
so
time.
yeah, it should be a bit more safer. Just make sure that we're
Yep.
still doing dispels. Make sure we're still doing the tank swaps like just before.
I'm changing
So-
over now. I'll wait you a second.
All good. So for tanks, so that's me, results, cold, and rage. Me, cold on left, results and rage on the right hand side, and this is how I want trash to go, right? Trash is going to spawn. You don't know which corner it's coming out of. Don't worry about that, bro. As soon as it spawns, drag it together, and then once you guys have dragged that together, drag it to the middle, right? This doesn't need to be picture perfect every time. But if we can just do those movements so that our DPS can get maximum DPS uptime, especially the AoE, okay? So combine them each on your side and then combine them in the middle.
Well, I'm sure you read the notes, right? But they run further than they did last week, and there's one less back.
Yeah.
And the boss will come out faster now as well.
And so when the boss spawns, one of the tanks, I'll try and make sure it's me, needs to be at that spawn point to pick it up straight away. Personal responsibility is big here, guys. So all ranged DPS, healers, fucking tanks, bro, like, just make sure you're doing the mechanics, right? Minimal talking, just let the people that need to call things, unless of course you need to call something that's extremely important.
Let's do it. Let's assume it's not nerfed to the ground and just like play like we did last time.
I don't have an alpha. That's what I'm waiting on. I've messaged people.
Mine's on. So mine's on cold. Fritz did mold. Results
Thank
were
you.
himself.
Yeah, I've got one. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, everyone's good. Run in.
Careful with initial threat on Beatrix again. I know we had a lot of deaths last time of just going ham as soon as she came out, so...
Oh, yeah, that's way quicker, eh?
Don't run through it, just like chill out in the middle here. No reason to rush through just yet. The boss is out in 40. I don't know if this time is correct, but...
Yeah, it might be earlier than that.
Yeah. should be one more special.
Yeah, mine says 30 as well, so they did.
Reading now. I'm
They did say she comes out faster.
Made in a good spot. Until we know which special it is. So it'd be on the right side here. Boss is out in 12. Yeah, just arrows. We can be in the middle. Okay, and watch thread here. Get special soon. Get ready to run to a good spot. Torn off cold. Here's the meteor. We're stacking in here. Everyone's stacking in here. Everyone's stacking in here.
Yeah, turn off the boss, please.
Onyx has it.
Big heals. Torn off more depths.
Still have to do that.
Results rage. Taunt the boss, please.
Stock raid heals. Get ready.
Rage taunted.
Okay, next one.
Get it off rage if you can.
And
Results taunting.
Bait in a good spot. Just be on the sides. Doesn't have to be in a specific spot. Just do the best you can. Get it off cold.
Taunt, please.
Good
Rage taunted. 3 seconds still left on mine.
Okay, we'll save.
He's been taunted, I'll let him come back.
Late incoming. It's on rage. Get it off rage.
Onyx has it.
Meteor soon potentially. Everyone stay.
Yep, stay.
Here we go.
Everyone inside here. And stock break 2. Quickly heal. Get it off Maud.
Taunted.
I taunted also, sorry. Shield was on.
We'll save. Good job. That's scary as a heal. Holy.
Ignore ads from here and pump us.
Yep. Get off rage.
Taunted.
archers.
Ah, same. Sorry, bro.
There's a fence up.
Taunt off Mordax, please.
Nice.
Yeah, that was such a joke, bro. That was way nerfed.
That's a different fight.
I think it's to do with the combination of shit we've got as well, boys. Still got to dodge stuff.
Yeah, watch out for the thing. Don't die here.
So rage is on. Yep, great rage.
I think we'll just clear to Soul Stray as the same kind of route as we did last time.
Who's got all the weapon? Interesting.
Results.
Don't want to hop through the little gap in the wall.
I mean, we could if you think it's less like mobs to kill total, you know.
I think it's like 3 packs versus the 5. They did. Yep. Maybe.
I was wing on Prada. Where's that Prada?
I mean, we have to go to the ramp anyway. That's why I'm just like to get to next game.
Somebody go up the tower, please.
I'll go up down and pull down.
Yeah, everybody else come right.
Plate. Cold. Rage. Thank you.
Yeah. Press mark.
About to be sharded.
Fuck, I'll just offset it then if it's going to be sharded, man.
There's a pad below the tower, so just careful.
Off healing helm.
That thing looks ridiculous.
Oh, Pope hat.
But yeah, I'm gonna give that to Jericho.
Special. Kill 2, Soul Stress first.
I'm still heavily separated, I'll come across as soon as I can.
Yeah, just go to the ramp, and then same exact way we did last time.
I mean, he's
Mate,
going to
what?
send it.
Oh yeah, that's it. Just to the left of the entrance to the tower.
So these guys were stunnable last week. Okay, he's not stunnable, but the mage guy was.
Does anybody not have this? It's not the real ones.
No,
The ones that
Yes.
get it.
Coming in.
Pat coming left, let's kill it. Careful of the consecrate. Okay, explaining this fight again. If you ever get a circle, you're running to the edge of the room. We can't interrupt the cremation anymore, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand on the far left side, even melee, because I believe it can target melee. And we're just going to wait for the cast, and as soon as the cast goes off, we're all moving across the room to the right side. Like, the boss isn't moving, we're just rotating it around, but whole, like, raid, melee going from left to right, range going from left to right, and then when the next one hits, we'll go right to left. Just back and forth. Sure? I can't remember.
So a couple of things. It can only hit melee because it's got a minimum range. If the melee are on his ass, it won't hit melee. But it will target fucking totems and shit, which is hot garbage.
Careful there when the whelps above us. Remember how the whelps happen? We're gonna kill one straight away, and we're just gonna let the other two explode. And that's just how we're gonna deal with it.
I'm not even close to you, talking about the wolves.
So, am I DPS on this and results is on ads, or am I on ads? Can't
Is
fucking
tank
remember.
that's not on the boss?
I'd say rage you stay tank, right? It's a 3 tank fight. You don't need 4.
Wait, did we free tank this last time, or did we 2 tank it?
2 tank it, right?
Yeah, 2 tank it, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm tripping. No worries, I'll go DPS. Busy.
Remember, make sure that when the boss flies up and then lands, that the boss is facing away from us. And we're just going to reposition where the boss lands. We're not going to move the boss very far. Can someone put a mark on Freezy, please?
Yeah, Freezy got assist.
You give him assist, yeah.
Okay, this will be the stack point for all ranged. If I don't see you on the wall side of me, I'm going to start screaming at you. And I'm going to start calling names, right? So...
Don't get upset that your name got called.
Yeah. All I want is for people to be on the wall side, to face the boss away, so that the fire gets landed there. I can see a scenario where, like, someone's dropping a circle to the left of us when we're against the wall. Don't freak out. Hopefully you don't die.
Well, actually, you've got assist Mark Skull, like last week.
Hey.
So just again, we're going to make sure that we have barrier on. I'll get the first one, Grant, you get the second. We're killing the first whelp, and we're going to try and barrier the double whelp explode. No, we're burying the first whelp explode. Make sure we're tank healing a lot too. Each stack is 10% damage taken from their health.
So, are you guys going to put a healer in with melee? For the tank healing, so when you guys are moving, there's somebody always healing the tank?
Grant and I can heal on the move very well, so we should be okay. Yeah. Alright, let's give it a pull.
Okay, so are we pulling like I was last time?
Yeah, just pull it and then face the wall, and then, yeah. Remember, cremation, we can't move, so when we start seeing it cast, we're going to move together. I'll call it out, don't worry. I'm going to move all the way across, but yeah. Okay, be on the wall side of star. Wall side of star. Okay, cremation Animation in 2 seconds. Get ready to move across. Just follow star. There it is. Move the star, move the star, move the star, move the star. Perfect. Keep moving with star and go to the wall side. Make sure the boss is facing away from us. Perfect. We literally do that the whole time. Melee, make sure you're on the right side of the boss as well. Okay.
Arrow boss coming down.
Kill one warp quickly. I'll bury a fist. Get the circle away onto the wall.
Alright, well, look, range it.
That's fine.
Halfway through.
Make sure we're in this. Okay, whelps are exploding in 5, 4, 3, 2. Be healthy.
Animation.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't see that and call it.
Like really short range too.
Okay, come over by star. We're on the left side now. That's my bet on that call. Circle out, circle out. Stop druids, out.
Miller, get up, Miller, get up.
Keep going, I know it's tough. Do our best.
Cross. Move.
Yep, move to the left, right. Move to the right, sorry. Oh, it's a bad place to land. Try face it away. Ranged, come over by star and be on the left again, just behind this fire.
I'm on the boss, but you need to be on the ads. Oh.
Yeah, this is the way. Let's just go again.
So,
If you have the new PoV, it has a icon above the whelps to see the timer when they explode and expire. That was good though.
so man, I've done a big heap of attempts on this week, and we didn't quite get a kill, but what worked the best for us is we had everybody stack in the middle. We just took enough steps over that we're out of the fire, and if everybody's pixel stack moves at the same time, the fire will dissipate before the next fire comes.
Yeah, you just rotate in a circle instead of being on the wall.
Yeah.
I actually like that a lot. My only concern is you have less reaction time on the circle plays to get, but it should be fine.
I've only ever seen circle be melee. I've never seen it be range, as in the circle that needs to be pushed to the wall.
Yeah.
I think just then, but I was fairly close in as well.
I like that though. So yeah, let's try that. Have the boss in the middle. Range will stack on star again, and we'll just move clockwise.
So, boss is still the same spot there. It's just that you stack everybody else. Like all of the ranged are, I don't know, like 25 to 30 yards range in the middle of the room. And as soon as it turns to cremate, you just step like 10 steps to the right, and you'll be out of range of it.
Yeah, you're not going far left, far right. You're just going
No.
left, mid, right, mid, left. Right.
It wasn't even that as much as it was. You move right once, you move left once, and then just keep like looking towards where the boss is being tanked as he goes all the way around the edge of the room.
Just careful where you're dropping down, guys. There are ads.
I went to the wrong tower. What's the correct one called? Central.
Tower.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're basically doing the exact same shit. Instead of moving all the way left to right, we're just going a little bit, sidestepping the fire. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
What's the name of the circle?
That's a good question. I've always just called it circle. Hang on, I can find it in a second.
It's not actually a debuff, so you don't really get a warning, and that's why PoVs can't do any play either.
He targets you. Faces you.
Can you do live logging mod?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you guys have got rocket boots as well, help you get out quicker. Some people forget they have them.
I do forget that happened.
Is it Crimson Flare?
Could be.
Crimson Flare, I think, is like the little AoEs, right?
That's cremation, isn't it?
No, the little stars, bro, that you see drop.
Yep, everyone's good.
Sorry, there's a lot of talking there. What was being said?
Just trying to work out what this is called.
There is a banquet down on the right side. Not even a feast.
Fancy feast.
Is that because it's for cats?
No, it's because it's got a live crab.
Yes, dude, that's a pot of water with a live crab in it.
Looks like a fucking bar.
You're drinking fish.
There's a fish in there with some mushrooms and some oranges. Zoom in and look.
Oh no, yeah, I think it is Crimson First.
That's a fish feast underneath the crab. Why is it alive, eh? Keep it fresh.
Yeah, fresh meat.
Lovely.
Alright, guys, getting ready to pull.
We'll still pre-move for it, but just not as much, you know. Yeah. Okay, cremation in a second. We're moving to our right in a second. Here it comes. Move now. Follow star. Follow star. Perfect. I'm gonna go right one more if we get another one. When we get another one. Okay, killing a whelp. Let's kill some more. Circle out.
That boss is gonna turn, guys. Care.
Yeah, I'll put that in a bad spot. Get out of his face.
Be in a barrier. Be healthy. Okay, explode in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it, but I can't call that cremation. I'm like.
We need to be
Cold said.
stacking up on top of him.
Yeah, I'm going around to you guys. Make sure boss is facing away to the right.
Circle out. Circle out. Oh.
Cremation in 5.
Are we gonna move to our right, where Star is? When it starts casting.
Thank you.
Oh, it's phasing. Cremation, we're moving to the right. Careful of the fire. Just reposition, guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Every range on Star.
I'm
gonna
going to be
go
taking massive damage here,
Yeah,
and I've got the thing as well. So
okay, we're going left on this cremation.
Cremation 4.
Everyone should be on Star still. Okay, now we're going. Go left. Yeah. So what we can do is we can overheal this boss because that enrage isn't really a problem. If we feel that's gonna help. I think that surprise cremation always fucks us though.
You gotta be ready, so when the first whelp dies, there's gonna be another cremation, I think, before the second explodes, so we can't be stacked.
Yeah.
Now we have to think of something else, right?
it's got to be moving, right? Because then it can't hit you.
Cremation, going to the right.
So, I actually think that we need to get the boss position quicker. The melee stacked up, and the adds pulled, and the range still stacked up, and then everybody's set to move again.
Oh fuck, am I going to be too far away here?
Can we die?
Yeah, it's just I mean, we're gonna die.
Well, Jumi told me.
Yeah, I'm like freaking out over rage frames, not seeing it. It's my bad.
Wipe it up, guys, just wasting time.
Just let one of the melees call cremation. Starts channeling.
So, one of the ranged men and one of the ranged who's not healing, who all they got to do is just shoot the boss and watch to move.
Well, I mean, my rate frames don't show it until I'm within 20 yards of it or some shit like that.
I can call it. I can call
is what I'm
cremation.
saying.
Okay.
Like, we're out of range of seeing it on his fucking face.
We don't have wipe recovery crit?
No.
Sure, man.
Sweet. Run back.
Fuck, wrong gear. Fuck me.
Which gear? Cyber?
Remember, it's Central Tower.
Central.
Tower.
It's like always the bottom one.
We got this, it's easy. We pulled, someone pulled.
Pull behind.
Just die. Make sure you're jumping off the left or the right side, looking down.
More people dropping down.
Yeah, just stop
Get less.
dropping. Okay, if you're in combat, just go die. If you're in combat, just go die.
Everyone's in combat now, pretty much.
Should we just kill that group?
Just kill the group, yeah. So it's 3
There's,
bolts,
no,
10 seconds.
there's a pat rolling through there.
Yeah, this is not great.
Yeah, guys, it's real simple, right? Jump off the right hand side, pay attention to your surroundings, dodge mobs for like none of this shit is new.
You can drop down those ups. Just stick to the right.
Resing off. Never mind, he walked in. Resing Mando.
Just as you said it, bro.
I can also res Meeting.
Anyone got one of those juicy repair boots?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cold's hanging out. They drop.
I'll drop one. Drop one.
Drop in.
Drop in.
Drop in.
It's marked a skull. Please repair, everyone. Even if you don't need to right now, just do it.
Everybody. Another round of well buffs there tonight.
Yep. I'm not dropping Baldrin, so grab the bullets there.
You can frozen rune too if you have them on you. Good fight to use them.
What's the icon look like? Got some.
Like a blue rock.
A blue rock, yeah.
Blue rune.
I have 37 on me now, so.
Beast on the left.
Drink your fucking crab water.
That's a lobster bisque, mate. What are you talking about?
Is that crap water or crack water?
Crab.
One up both.
Yeah. Might be some crack in there.
True. Alright, Mortis, let's fucking do it, bro.
I'm still reloading back in. I feel like my game's actually crashed and it's come back.
Sam's loot locked this week, boys.
Cancel pull. Just wait.
I'm glad we did that. I had 4 seconds before my trinkets come back up for the pre-pull.
So just remember with circles, guys, if you're especially in melee, right, or you're in the range stack, if you don't know you have it because it's hard to identify, just do a little fucking wiggle left and right, bro. Just do a quick sidestep, and if the circle moves, that's obviously you, right?
And if it goes on tanks, you can run it out too.
And remember, there's no need to waste DPS on those swabs, right? Just single down one bro and then straight back onto this. Let the off tank just hold aggro.
I feel like our kill time's a lot faster already if we're wiping, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, getting through the phases much faster. Are you good to go now, Sam?
No.
The bar is full.
Yep.
Can you see the pull timer?
No, but I'm in the game though.
10 seconds.
Yep, all good.
5 seconds. 3 seconds.
Okay, on star. Commission a second.
Sorry,
Moving to
coffee.
the right. Move to the right.
It's on me.
Don't get too far. Okay, killing a wild first. Make sure it's facing away if you can. Circle out.
I'm grabbing the boss.
Yeah, I've got it.
Creation's gonna cast soon. Probably off the breath.
Okay, cremation 5. It could be any moment. If we get it, we're moving to the right. Okay, we're moving to the right. Sorry, I should call over you. Okay, reposition more. Dun-dun.
Restack ninja.
Yeah, calm down, mate. Getting there.
Careful the breath. A lot of people got breath there. Barry if you want.
Last standing.
Yeah, cremation, we're going to the right. Go to the right, goes to the right.
Fucking mega heals right now.
There's loot. Oh, no thanks.
That's unfortunate. I got knocked back into the cremation behind me.
Circle out. I can't really do anything about that. Oh, we don't have Rage's LM, I think. Yeah. Can we get them up? One of them?
Information should be soon.
I know, I'm sorry.
Information.
Moving right, moving right, moving right.
Buff mode. Mark the
Keep
wild.
killing a wild. Hopefully someone marks one. Mark one. Circle out.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Information should be soon.
Yeah, we're going to our left. Do we get cremation here? Here it is. We're moving to our left. Moving to our left.
Past the wall.
Yeah. In a rough spot, but we're good. Big heals on mod. Circle out.
Melee?
We've got whelps, but mod's the only. They're expiring in 13. Make sure we kill these if we can.
I don't have alpha.
Cremation any moment. Get ready to move behind by star.
Cold mode.
A phase.
Coming. Nope, never mind. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, just follow star. Follow star. Circle out. It's mod. Big heals on mod.
Don't go to Woodstock.
Yep, be on star. We're going right if we get cremation here.
Anyway, from 5 seconds from now.
Information coming.
Cremation, go to the right, to the wall. Come to star.
You need to send it for boss rounds.
Facing it away.
Yeah. Got ourselves in a real pickle here.
Yeah, the whole other side of the
Real
room's alright.
pickle, bro. Holy fuck, man.
It's just this. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
wow.
this the last phase?
One more.
Transition to third.
Yeah, there
Easy.
are a couple.
So everyone can see how much cleaner we need to do the fight there. Like, that's really
So
what it comes down
Closest
to.
walls, like people are trying to cross the entire arena when they've got circle, just go to the closest wall.
You can run it onto the tank. The tank's still got heaps of time to move as well.
Freezy, when the next cremation comes out, the other ones disappear as they come up, so you can literally run back onto that same spot.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I wasn't sure. Like, it's a bit scary, you know, just having people run onto it. Especially
That,
with exploding and stuff.
That run it to the tank idea is a good one, because then the boss isn't moving around when he casts the breath.
Yeah.
The thing with the tanks, guys, is whoever has threat when he takes off, you'll still have threat when he lands, and you can't run back into the group. I watched it a couple of times because when he lands, he tends to breath, so you have to just stay away from.
When he lands, he just targets someone. Like it's not.
No, he'll still
Yeah.
target the person with threat.
He'll face whatever direction he wants.
So
when he lands.
he will, and that's fine, right? But we want the person with threat, so when he goes back to attack, to be facing away from the raid.
Yeah, you can taunt him at that point. It's no problem.
Sure. Like he'll just queue up all his shitty abilities, and then
Yeah, he's just a massive dump on you.
Yeah. Just as long as we get into any wall, like the range and that we can adjust. As long as he's fucking hard up against a wall.
That was really, really good though. You can kind of see how we can deal with being on the wall there. It is kind of tight, and it is kind of shitty, but ideally we're in the middle, you know, but
All mines.
What was
There's
it?
one mob.
That's one of those civilians, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, he's down.
Civilian, don't say that. PTSD kicks in as soon as you say civilian now.
DTK.
Yeah.
Repair bot's still up.
Still up.
Waiting on 3 more people before buffs.
There's a tasty lobster here if you're chilling.
Lobster.
Rock lobster.
frozen rune again.
Rock Robster.
Looks like everyone's here.
Are those 5 people ready, or?
I'm ready.
Got it.
Green, holding up the pack.
Circle's out. I believe in you.
I don't, so prove me wrong.
4,
Thank you.
3, 2, 1. I'm out of range.
Okay, on star, and then we're gonna move right.
Cremation still.
Watch your step.
Cremation.
Okay, just turn around. Circle out, killing the skull. Be in the barrier.
Cremation coming. 5 seconds.
Okay, we're gonna move left here. Ranged.
Last standing.
Watch
Okay,
your
Cremation now.
moving left.
Yeah.
Moving left.
watch your feet.
Can we get cold
I'll
up?
get cold.
Yeah, perfect, thank you.
Circle on the
Fire
right.
up. What's up?
Big heals.
Cremation 5.
Okay, do a transition.
So we're moving left if we need to. Oh, we're just gonna move right and go in it if we need to. Okay, cremation, move
Cremation
right.
out.
Hold taunt the boss when it lands.
Okay.
Okay, whelps. Make sure we're killing one. Circle out. Good job. Explosion here. Cremation in 5.
Cremation
We're moving to our right
Big
here.
alpha.
Waiting for the cremation. We're moving left actually.
Cremation casting.
Yeah, just because we had more room on the left. Good job. Cold's dead.
Whoops.
Face it away if you can. Good job. Cremation in 5. Huge explosion in 9. We're moving left for this cremation.
casting.
Moving left. Moving left. A huge explosion in 4. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next cremation, we're moving right into this fire. Huge heals on mod.
Circle.
Yep, circle out. Good
Nice.
job.
Shit.
Cremation in 5. We're moving into this. Fire on our right. Cremation, here it comes soon.
Get off the breath.
Huge on mod.
Cremation.
Moving right. Killing a whelp.
Phase 3.
Transitioning.
Killing a whelp still. Let's focus on these whelps. If we can get through it, we win. Face it away. Whelp explode now. Circle out. Just a wall, any wall. Okay, exploding in soon.
Personals, potions if you got them.
I'm dead. Following star, go left. Just get out. Yeah. Focus on a whelp.
Mark 1 noise.
Huge heals
fuck
on
me.
mod. Yeah.
Yeah, I just used the cooldown as well. Did
Much better though.
gotta survive that
Yeah, there's a
dead
very,
second to
very
last
scary,
thing.
very scary combo. That was good though.
That was for the most part okay. Yeah, we
Yeah,
just need
alright.
to do better, bro.
How far ahead of Enrage are we?
We were quite a bit when I first looked, but I looked like at the start of the fight, like halfway through.
What's in range? 7 minutes?
One extra tank.
You got a
Would
tank
you-
healer?
Do you want to try and take one extra whelp, maybe? 'Cause
I mean, like,
No, not one extra welt. That's not the answer.
why do you want to add an extra tank when?
Tank
It would,
Uh,
it would be an extra healer, I think, if we
Yeah.
ever add something. Sam said he has a healer outside if we want to do that.
I can bring Raz, bro.
I was sitting at like 50% health for at least 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Then I died.
I could also pull a Resto Charm if need be and trade me out.
Well, my thing is like,
I
could-
want to just do this one more time without making any changes.
Yep.
Roger.
And see how much tighter we can get it, because I feel like it's there. It just needs people just need to perform a little bit better. But if that's not the case, then we'll just add that extra healer.
Is it okay if we move you into like a tank group mod? Because
Yeah, bro. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
group I'm in. Like at the end of the day.
we're trying to heal you and it's healing a caster group. when it's not healing melee, you know?
Yep, that's fine.
I just said WR move everybody.
With the vent, I don't quite understand. Is there any way to avoid that, or is it just ray blight damage?
It's
On the way back in, guys, we're killing ads. Sorry to interrupt. There's just some trash that needs to be taken care of. It respawns. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, you were asking a question?
The vent is entirely on the healers. If you've got greater fire protection, greater holy protection, or frozen runes, you can mitigate it. I think.
It's health percent, I believe, too. So. Oops, I just doubled up on that.
So currently it's Zol, Grant, Freezy, and Jericho, right? Those are our healers?
Yeah. He said that, didn't he?
You got there in the end, Wags. Proud of you.
Feast is down, right side.
Frozen rune.
Might be the best we've ever interacted with something.
Do Frozen and Greater Fires stack?
No.
They don't. No. So if you've already popped your Greater Fire, just wait till it's wear off and then pop the Frozen runes I just gave you. Correct.
It's a separate cooldown than potions and stuff like your healing or your greater fire protection if you need it. They
So
just
everyone's here.
not a cumulative.
Can we get the alphas out, please?
It's on the same cooldown as Tuba.
Results.
Yeah, I was just having to get back onto this.
Nah, all good.
What was your comment about frost resist totem? No?
Throw your totems and drop a frost resist back here.
Do you mean fire resist?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we're moving right here, moving right, moving
Coming in a
right.
sec.
Someone move way early then.
Yeah, you need to make sure you stack until it comes out.
Gotta wait for the cast to complete.
Watch your feet.
Whelps.
Circle out.
Get out.
Make sure on the barrier.
Look out melee.
Be healing on mod.
The last standard.
Cremation will come up straight up.
Yep, we're moving to our left. Moving it to our left in a second.
Cremation out.
Here it is, and we're big explosion here.
Move Max to wall more.
You guys got breath again.
Mold's got the boss. We've got the ads.
Cremation soon. We're gonna go to our right.
Big heals, big heals.
Cremation casting.
Moving to our right. Okay,
Reset.
big explosion in 3, 2, Hellstone.
Big heals, please. All of melee are just constantly getting breathed. Okay, whelps. Make sure you mark one, please.
Watch your step.
Cremation's coming.
Yeah, I'm falling behind.
Is it
Up behind staff.
square grippable? Are these whelps grippable out of fucking off the tank?
Cold said.
No.
Just go again. Yeah, we can't really have the melee get breath like that. I don't know how to stop it, but
We're wiping.
Mod died, right? And then
Yeah,
he,
we're
then he
wiping.
turned and breathed everyone.
Nah, before he's talking about when he landed, right?
Grant and I are gonna make a change and just not use barrier. It's good for the reduction, but our throughput is reduced, so we're just gonna change that up and see how that goes.
Okay. No res. No, not yet. See if we can get this figured out. Can we get that? We're still waiting for people to die so we can run back.
Yeah, we're dying now, man. We're on fire.
There you go in.
We'll do one more good pull, and then we'll make a healer swap.
So what we're gonna do is, Cold and I are just gonna both stand away slightly from the raid towards the wall, right? And grab the whelps. And the raid just needs to give us a good gap in between us, as if just imagine the boss is there, right? And we'll be marked. And then when the boss lands, we can pick it up, and hopefully it shouldn't be facing towards the raid, and that should fix any issues we're having with breath. We were still dealing with that last time, but obviously it's affecting it more. It's more clear that it's affecting us this time, right? When we were killing this last time, it was way more scuffed. But
We didn't have the dodging cremation last time, did we?
We can
the what,
interrupt
sorry?
it.
We didn't have to dodge cremation as anywhere near as much. last time.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that mechanic. Bring it back.
Interruptible cremation.
Yeah, you
Yep.
mean a cast that can be kicked?
Who would have thought it?
Is that everyone back?
Just waiting on Muff.
Yeah, sorry.
Where is Muff?
I'm coming.
Can you summon him, please, Mando?
Okay.
He's almost here. He's running along the hill.
Get the feast in, you guys, if you don't already.
This guy's slacking out on Agi.
Range stack tighter, please.
So, sure. There's explosion. We're moving to our right here. Looking at the boss. Big tank healing.
stacks.
Alright, he'll take off.
I got 3.
Formation
Roaring to the
casting.
right, moves to the right.
Transition.
Explosion soon. Careful of your health. Next cremation, we're moving left.
Circle.
Taunt,
Melee.
taunt.
You've taunted.
Yeah, mate, you got 2 stacks.
Can we go back into the middle of the room?
Cremation will be in a moment.
You will in a
Just
second.
go to it, yeah.
Ah, yeah, gotcha.
Formation casting. Move.
I'm like stunned.
Move left, move left. Circle out.
Move on the when actually comes out, otherwise we end up like that.
Big explosion sound in 5, I think. 6, 5, 4. This is the scary one. Don't be low.
Formation.
Moving left.
Casting. Move. Circle.
Circle out. Let's go.
Taunt after this.
I've taunted. You good, boy.
Transition.
Moving right for the next. Oh god.
Ouch.
I forgot there was
Casting.
swaps up.
Move.
He helps. Good job on the circle.
We've got to get this wolf down.
Huge explosion in 5 seconds. Be happy.
I need
Casting. Move.
Just get out and then we'll reposition after.
I need taunt.
Wags, taunt the boss off cold, please, when he lands. Wags is tanking.
He will.
Good ads, good ads.
I got a mana.
Dead. You got ads, someone.
Nice. It's done.
How'd you feel about healing there, Frizzy? Other than half the people dying about war mechanic.
Lost Zulu early too.
Yeah.
And it felt better with Suit of Life, for sure.
Sweet, let's just run it back.
Wipe it up, let's go.
Jump in the
Yep.
fallout.
Yeah, I got caught off guard because the boss landed on me and stunned me.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Forgot all about that, bro. I'm not even sure if I knew about that.
Does he always land in the middle? Or?
No, spread.
Nah, he just picks a random spot, bro.
Random person to land on, I'm pretty sure.
Pop your runes as soon as you walk in, so they're off cooldown.
I don't even think he lands on a person. He's just random.
Yeah, you might happen to be standing where he's landing.
He's definitely landed out in the open with no under in the cover.
Yeah.
And then he stuns you.
It is fun when he lands on the entire range stack though.
I really don't mind going up healers, by the way. The Enrage is like totally not a problem. Is there a reason why you wanna keep going mod with just brute forcing?
Well, that's why I was asking. Yeah, just how healing was, and you said it was much better. So, but we had also lost the healer like the first mechanic.
Yeah, yeah.
So, if this is working and we don't need to add a healer, then great. If we do, that's fine as well, right? But I'd rather just fucking, instead of just making knee-jerk reactions, like just fix what the problem is.
The few that died early on were just not enough heals going out for the people that need to be topped up that last little bit. And then the second wave were people who were just dying to things like Blitz and Vent. With myself, I was on pots on cooldown, everything's on cooldown. Yeah, I think that if anything we needed to change would be the heals, just to push through that little bit more.
Is mana a problem for healing?
That was that attempt when they lost the healer.
Okay.
So just get innovates out early, please. Feral Druids on air phases.
I can definitely play better with mana regen. It's never really been a problem until now.
Yeah. So if the healers can call out when they need the innovates, bro.
Can I
Just pick a
suggest
druid.
that we keep our Shadow Priest on the boss and they don't switch to ads? We've got enough damage. That
Yeah,
allows them
that's
to they keep their snapshots and that up, mates. There's enough time there where I think they can lose it if they're switching to ads and there's ads out when the boss comes back down.
I'm sort of jumping between and it's work. Like I'm keeping the snapshot, but
Okay, no worries. If you're able to do it, man,
I
no
usually
worries.
just dot up the skull and like if Mind Blast or something and then switch back.
Okay, awesome.
Are we using rallying cries on those fucking damages doing that? Yeah, so can we just get warriors rotating that, bro? One on each bank.
I don't think Rallying Cry will help for the vents because it's % health based, right?
Yeah.
Gain 15%.
Honestly, the whelps exploding is the scarier part because it's just big burst. It's 4k straight away.
Okay,
So
then do it then.
Yeah. The double whelps. If you have nameplates in Foji, it shows like an icon with a countdown of when they explode and expire. Sometimes the whelps get away from me and I can't see the timer.
Slow fist.
Yeah, I didn't put one down. Timer started. My bad. Get one next time.
Let's get it.
Range stack type, please.
Grenations. Breaking casting. Move now.
Back tighter.
Circle out. Good job. We're moving right to this next one. Moving right to this next one. Huge explosion in 5 seconds. Here it comes now.
Move.
Next one we should be able to move left.
Last standard. Circle.
Circle out.
Good job.
Pursuit.
Phasing.
Dive.
There must be a bug spot there. That didn't put a circle down.
It wiped it because it died. Same time formation
Going
coming.
left. Going
Move.
left. Going left.
Can't get Shadow Rage for this.
Big explosion in 10. This might line up.
Next rally.
Next cremation we're going left. Big explosion now. recover. Cremation after this. We're moving left.
Cremation
Moving left.
casting. Move.
Just stay here range, we should be fine. Good job on the circle.
Might be out of range a little bit, guys.
You're good. Big heal.
We go left or right?
We're going left here. So be on star.
Cremation soon.
Explosion 5. Bit of another rally if possible.
Cremation
Moving left.
casting. Move now.
Kill one.
Yep.
Another Sham Rage if possible.
Circle out.
Circle.
Circle.
Rent innovated.
There's 3.
Forging.
Yeah, damn.
Going well.
Cremation casting.
Are we
Move
going
now.
left?
Go left. Oh, this is fucked. Go right. Just find a good safe spot.
Get ready for personals.
I can. If you want to run around, I'll swap the boss.
Yeah, just follow star. Oh, this is fucked. Okay, come to star now. Come to star now. Circle out.
We're gonna have to watch where we stand. He's gonna turn.
It's fine, guys.
That
It's fine.
circle cards get behind the boss.
We're going
I'm
right.
at 2
for this
stacks
next.
cold.
Cremation soon.
Tranking
Going
group 2.
Right through this fire. We're going right through this fire.
Cooldowns, guys. Oh, cooldowns. Pop everything.
I'm out of mana.
Or Sham Rages.
I've got it.
We're gonna get cremation
Right now.
straight out of this.
Casting. Move.
Yep. It's fine. Just keep following star. Kill that
Circle,
one. Circle
circle.
out.
Mary circle.
Guys. Man.
It's okay. Just reposition.
Moving the
and
boss.
move.
Moving the boss.
Huge explosion in 7, 4, 3. Be healthy. 2, 1.
Oh,
Keep going.
please.
Keep going.
Cremation casting. Move now.
Oh, I didn't use my second fucking frozen rune. Right then would have been a good spot.
Any safe spot at this point.
Oh, fuck.
Someone didn't move with a circle.
It's alright, I'm
Is it
slightly
GUI
out.
D-based maybe?
Cremation soon.
We're gonna
Yeah,
take
you
6k in 3, 2,
Casting.
1.
Alright, that was easy.
It was only 4.
Just try to keep going. Circle out.
Melee circle.
That's me.
Cremation soon.
Watch your step.
Casting.
Going left.
Move.
3 of us.
Definitely feels like he spreads it a lot more.
Huge explosion in. No.
It wasn't as bad.
Run to the other side of the room. Use the other side of the room.
Range try and stay in the middle.
How are we looking for Enrage?
Watch your step.
I don't know where Sam is.
2 minutes.
Minute
Yeah.
and a half. Shovel.
So
Is
are
it
we
weird
gonna agree?
that 3 wobs alone not doing that much damage?
Yeah, with no more killing whelps, eh? We'll just hold them and try and keep on the boss. It's our probably only chance if we're.
What other boss mod? Maybe.
I'm out of mana now. It's. Yeah.
Is that a thing? Just brute force
Innovative.
boss? Don't worry about the fucking wolves?
Well, they didn't seem to do more damage with 3 than they did with 2.
It's damage per hit. They're definitely doing more damage. It's 3 hits instead of 2. Maybe you resisted one.
Yeah, they're 2k
It's,
each.
it's 2k per always.
Yes, everyone still needs to be 100% topped.
Yeah, we've got it. We're still killing one. I don't think that's.
Do you want to add that healing in?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Bring the healer in.
Well, that was
You want me to swap or you want Sam to swap?
Sam's bringing the chamois.
Already
It's on,
parked
it's
outside.
on Sam if we don't get this. This attempt.
I don't know if you noticed, Cold, but I don't know if you noticed, Cold, but with the hunter mark on the boss, bro, the hunter mark appears on the ground before the boss appears on the ground.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
did
this.
see a couple of times it didn't transfer though more.
Yeah, for sure. But a good 60% of those, bro, like the thing was on the ground. So like there's that, bro. Like, but we're still moving out, right? Like during that air phase, we move out and then we figure out where the boss is, try not to get stunned by it. Also, one time I saw an animation, bro, where I saw the boss just fall out the sky and hit the ground, disappear, and then land.
Yeah, it was like that last one. That was weird.
Yeah.
We've got some more indie companies, don't worry about it.
Are you just gonna use your sponge results, or have you gotta like get up from the computer? I'm guessing he's got up from the computer.
He's dragging his desk into the bathrooms and played from the hall.
I think he's holding his sponge.
Was it an update or a change or something? Because I noticed last week we were getting 1500 in the circle from the 2 whelps dying. Now it's 2k standard.
It was always supposed to be 2k at least.
Yeah.
I was saying
That's-
1500 off.
Yeah, so the way it works with the whelps exploding is the longer they're alive for, the more damage they'll do on explosion, maxing out at 2k, right? So at minimum you'll see like 1k at the bottom end of the damage, so that's why we're doing the circle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, right.
We just kill one, and then we let the other 2 explode.
And if you're standing in the pre-shield, 25% of 2k is 1500. That'd be the difference that you're seeing.
It's not happening this time round.
Yeah, we're not putting
bring it up.
We're not putting the bubble down, man. The healers lose too much healing, so they're trying to do it without it. They're losing like 30% healing roughly for the change in rune to use bubble.
Just waiting on a few to come in still.
Oh no, we're just discussing heals.
So do you reckon there was RNG on fucking the circles, or do you reckon that's GUID targeting?
It's a good question. I could.
On the transfer, on the change, I mean.
Like, cause Sub-Druid gets it 9 times out of 10, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just RNG then.
Subs had a quick buy. Ray, do you want me to drop a face, mate? We've got one
Having a
here.
blue guys.
No, I'm just fucking daydreaming, mate. I'll do it. Face down.
I've made a heap as well, so.
Were they sweet and pleasant daydreams, full of cinnamon and spice, or?
I was fucking fantasizing about loot.
And fees are anywhere from 30 to 45 gold a pop at the moment. It's
I'm not going to be accepting donations on the feast. If you guys want to bring feast yourselves, you're welcome to. Just make them yourselves or find someone else. Just going to make a few as I see fit. I'm not going to be making them all the time.
They're fucking expensive. Make your own, your cunts. So it's
Yep.
what I say.
costs more for fucking a feast than 3 rounds of world buffs.
Yeah, I'm happy to bring a few every week like I am at the moment, but I'm not going to be fucking supplying them full time. Just when I've got them, I've got them.
Not even eating your feast. I'm eating my own filet of flank.
Unappreciative cunt.
Can you just?
Joker. Who is Raz isn't in the group?
Oh, give me a sec.
Is there a world where the BWL Warrior Shield's better here? I don't know what it removes. I haven't had the chance to play around with it.
Everyone go grab a smoke, grab a piss, grab a drink.
You mean for shamans or for the
For
warrior?
warrior.
It's just 50% spell damage mitigation, right? On use every minute.
Yeah. It's also gives you like a bonus damage against it.
I think it's probably strictly better with the big shield.
Yeah.
It might work for the blistering vent. That's about it.
Yeah. It's another cooldown to manage.
Jim is still resin rolling. Just saying, I can totally just leave Roland and breaker it. He's locked at this point. If Ryden dies, I'll fucking just start healing, or vice versa.
Might as well.
Yeah.
You got any consumes there?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna go too crazy on Roland if he's probably just gonna die while I'm not playing him, but well, life could happen, so.
I'm just fine at the top. I'm with you.
Surely no one's got work tomorrow, and we can raid for like an extra hour tonight, right?
5 hours, did you say?
I agree.
Many hours.
You mean raid finishes 11 PM tomorrow?
I was just about to say that, but I was mid pulling a cone.
Attaboy.
I was like, why? I was about to say, why stop tonight when we can just raid through all the way through tomorrow and just stop tomorrow night?
We would have done that, but Results doesn't have his sponge.
The old day of being fucking 17, doing an overnighter at the net calf, just getting fucking obliterated, going to work.
Yeah.
Chisholm.
Alright, Razzle's here. Just, are we here?
20 seconds away. 20 seconds away.
What are you trading me, Mendel?
Jericho rage locked? Is he coming back?
Yeah, no, fuck that noise.
Probably did the same as me, log for buffs.
I mean, even at log was fine.
They're gonna hate, man.
So just waiting on Muff and Paris and good stuff.
Healers, don't worry about healing my other shaman. If he dies, he dies. If he lives, cool, I'll try and help out if something bad happens to me.
Have you got angst on?
Group 6.
Angst. Yeah, I've got angst.
Which is your main shaman? Okay, sweet. Leave him in a good position to get cremated, I guess.
No, I'm just gonna put him in follow, and I've got my
gotcha.
mass world set up so I can fucking throw heals on Cold.
Sweet, not a problem.
Flask check. I see Cold's got 5 minutes on his, 4 minutes.
Boss will be dead.
So what the only other thing I want to go over here, guys, is I've watched people doing some of the circle mechanics, right? At some point, the circle drops off you, and it doesn't tell you that it's done it. You won't know it until it stops following you. So just make sure that that's happening, right? Like, once it's dropped off, you just can return to the raid. There's no need to stand around it.
If you have the boss targeted, you can see the cast timer. As soon as the cast timer is done, you can move.
Also, just keep wiggling the second the circle is not moving anymore and it's off you.
Who are we waiting for?
I was looking at the MRT buffs.
Everyone get in position.
My bad, dude.
Range stack up. Nice.
Ration soon. Casting. Good now.
I missed the full stack jump.
Just going to our left. Going to our left when he does it. Waiting.
Casting. Move. Just moving across.
Is somebody sitting out there, or did somebody just move early?
Last standard. Circle in the middle.
G on the left. Fuck's sake, sorry guys.
That's not good.
Circle.
Everyone move. Is that gonna hit people in front or not? What are your stacks? Oh no, your stacks dropped.
They dropped off. Formation comes.
Just follow star.
Under the boss.
I got the boss. Yeah, you got it.
And we should be able to go right for the next one. It should disappear in theory.
Get this skull off me, please.
Circle on. Formation soon. Big healing.
So 3 seconds, big explode.
Formation casting.
Moving to our right. Jump.
Whoops.
Circle melee.
Moving to our left for the next one if we get one.
Should be off the breath.
Got a title and stuff.
Get topped up.
Big explode in 4, 3,
Formation
2,
casting.
1.
Good now.
Battle Rising Zula.
I got him. Oops.
Next cremation we're going left. Circle out.
Melee circle.
Formation soon.
Going left with this.
Get off the breath. Formation casting. Good now. I need to taunt.
Torn off him.
Two stacks.
I just got knocked back. I'm trying to get there. I'm alive. Taunted. Melee.
Stop.
Jim. Yep.
We're going right for this next one.
Going a long way.
Going right up
Heal's
to this
down
one.
as well. So probably just heal Sam.
Oh, battle res.
Formation casting.
Innovated grunt.
Careful.
You resing?
I can't.
Circle out.
Jim. Yep.
Moving him into his back corner. More's got it. Never mind.
Cremation we're going to the right if we get it.
Everyone topped up.
Use personal cooldowns, guys. Formation casting.
Follow.
Move.
Sam's ult's down, but still was up.
Yeah.
All good.
I have no breath stats.
We're going left into this fire for the next one.
Fuck, that was a great prediction.
Runs up here in a second here, more.
Mission casting.
Going left.
How are we looking for enrage?
2 stacks, bro.
2 minutes, bro. Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Melee. Melee.
Just stick it. Kudos.
Corruption, cremation, we're going right into this fire.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
I'll be honest, that fight's not very hard to heal, like.
It's just purely keeping them topped up.
Nah, we'll talk to the heals after this res. Sort them out.
You got must loot.
There's my
Lazy.
resignation.
Lazy healers.
Alright, to the beach. Let's get fucking Mason.
Loot some more. It was just me, bro. Sam wasn't healing.
Razzes, what the fuck were you guys doing?
Am I giving this loot too?
Give it to me, bro, and I'll sort it out.
Do we kill the pat and the pat around the tower?
Yes.
That's it.
Well, we need my DPS for Mason. For
Yes.
the raid.
Yeah, bro.
Probably.
Yeah. Just swap back to your hunter, please.
Yeah, I'll just shoot off first, right?
Yeah, I'll also.
Scary circles.
Bro. I'm stunned.
There's a fire close. I don't know what that is.
That looks like a, I don't know, pally hammer.
Okay, we got multiple SRs on here. Results, trips, ninja. Oh, roll better than that. There you go. Ninja. Waiting for ninja's roll.
Where were we supposed to turn that second part of the question after we killed Beatrice?
Back at the same spot.
Same person.
Oh, at the prison.
Let's get these guys up here.
Yeah, that dog's gonna sniff me out.
Before you go, Ray.
Sorry, I'm trying to leave. What do you want?
Alright, Grand Crusader.
I can do it, mate. I've got it here. My phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not carrying any blood.
Other chain, mate. It's rolling.
Groups.
The follow-up quest more just to kill the last boss. So, plenty of time.
So I don't need to go and turn it in for the
No.
next slot split. Yeah.
No, you're good, man.
Sweet. Which boat do we need to go on for the doubling?
On the right boat.
Lighthouse. Where's the
It's on the right boat. So you have to clear out the top, or you can skip it, and then underneath, on the second layer, kind of like where the captain would sit at the front kind of the part of the boat. There'll be a little chest next to that room. Fucking middle. Bottom up, you buy something.
What's the play with the doubloon? Is it once per fucking raid lockout? Or is
Yeah,
it-
it's 1 per lockup. Guaranteed.
There'll be a sword on the stone somewhere, but it's got a lot of spawn points.
okay.
We found one buried deep in the mine, like fucking, like ridiculously. Oh,
So while we're messing around with that, I think we're gonna try Result and Rage, just solo the boat. And if we need healing, then we'll obviously chase. But and then we're also going to get a cannonball ahead, and then we're just gonna reset and see if that still works. We tried it last week and it didn't work, but apparently it actually does work. So we're gonna get cannonballs so that they can like insta activate the cannon and then go downstairs and get the next one, you know? So we're front loading it.
Yep.
So we'll try that as well. And then, yeah, it's really just optimizing damage more and optimizing rune. So like when the boss, we can pull this trash pretty soon. If we have
My feeling until we go.
What's that, sorry?
Doubloon.
Stairs. There's also a orbit top.
On the boat, mate. Both the guys are on.
And then, yeah, the only other thing was when the boss charges away, I want the tanks to be in a spot where they want the boss. I don't want them chasing, unless it's a threat issue, of course, you can chase, but like, you should always just look for where you want to end up.
What else? Is that right?
Yeah, mate. Only one who's roasted.
I can't right click on it, and send it to somebody.
Just have Maud go and
Yeah, that's loot, I think,
loot it, yeah.
No, because if he's got SR, that doesn't mean shit for loot. Like, you know, like in game.
Yeah, I can pick it up.
Yeah, but your loot master at the top.
Who opened the box?
X, because it's locked.
I might just be the first person to open it, can loot it.
Why have to loot it? Because I had master loot for the first boss. Does it count as the first boss loot? Because it came after we killed him?
Couldn't you just trade it?
It could be tied to the master looter when it spawned when we were inside the prison. Right?
Is that gonna fuck it because I left the loot? Oh, we'll get there and we'll see, right? If Muff can't click it, Nix can't click it.
Care of the boss now, it's active on your key.
Yep, hang back. Okay.
So I got ganked on the way in, I'm almost there.
There's also still a couple of ads on the right side of the beach here.
They disappear when we pull, don't they? Or?
Got like 200k health.
They do now.
They disappear once you kill it.
Yeah, we'll try it with Tenku. Without Tenku.
Yeah, reckons I don't meet the requirements, so it'll be master looter.
Same thing for me, bro.
So if Raz can't loot it, then it's gotta be X, right? 'Cause he opened it.
Maybe?
Or maybe we can't loot it at all.
It shouldn't work like that though. It's designed for lock.
Yeah, so I can only imagine it will be your hunter. If your hunter's with the master looter when that is spawned, maybe that's what it is. But usually it's based on loot, not on fucking like who's mastered it on loot action, right? Like, but I don't know. It could be just like in Black and Lair, like when the chests spawn.
Oh, indie company.
Like if the chests spawn in Black and Lair and you swap master looter, does anyone know what happens before the chests are looted?
It's tied to the first master looter.
It is, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, it's tied to whoever.
So theoretically I should be able to open the box. I'm almost there.
Yeah. We need to clear the other boat, or did we do that?
I guess.
I don't think we did.
The boss?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's already there. I'm not talking about it.
The detour.
Here we go. Here we go. Yes.
Hey.
Going to Raz, is that right?
I think so, yeah.
What's with that crate bouncing over there?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that the other day.
Having a fit.
One of the gorillas in?
Yeah, next to the gorilla.
Next to the tiger.
Next to the little 62 tiger.
Are groups staying like this? Obviously that I've been putting back in the melee.
I don't know if it's super.
No, I'm sort of trying to.
Grats Maud started flipping that coin like crazy.
So can we like start the fight and you just be downstairs already just to loot the cannonball and then we leave? Is that the best way to do it?
So if that's the case, I'm going to head to the other boat.
Yep.
That's
Oh no,
whoever-
you don't want to be on too early because you might just blow the boat up while you're on it. Just do it normally, and then we run out and reset. Everyone, yeah.
Okay, okay.
The first transition.
Are we doing the cannonball trick to start with cannonballs on you, or?
Yes.
Yep. It's just that if we die, don't release.
Gotcha, yep. Should we follow you just for safety?
Yeah, can do.
Okay. And then remember, we have to do a lot of decursing. We don't have Southie here, but we have a decent amount of Druids and Zula. So make sure we're decursing. So results is going left cannon, and if we need healing, Grant, you chase him, but hopefully we don't. Rage is doing right side, and I'll follow him if we need to. Remember, we're all about DPS on boss. Obviously, this first pull doesn't technically matter. Just don't die. And yeah, for the charges, remember, tanks, I want you guys to optimize where you're going to end up as, and don't chase the charging around, just to make it cleaner.
So my understanding is we're going to do the first normal transition and rip 25% off him. We're going to get cannonballs and then we're resetting. Is that the idea?
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
I'll actually come with you, Grant, if you want to go with results and just save it, because they're going to reset the boss as we get launched, kind of. I think that's how we're going to do it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Gets us no real need to wait, we can just kind of go, right? Because they're going to reset.
So you just want me to pull?
I think so, as long as everyone's here and...
Yeah, we're just pushing to 75% and then resetting, right?
Yep. Decurses.
Decurse.
Be in a good spot for the cannons.
Rip Sam's other shaman out of range.
Yep. Be in a good spot. 1 star. Goal is to never cleave the oil. Putting star on Mando, you can be upset with people trying to...
I was happy with you, mate.
I have to go on this cannon for the first one at least.
Ah, fair.
But it's, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It's a shit spot, man.
Yeah, I was trying to get him over to where I was, but what he did is movements.
The curses.
I was just saying now that he did that charge, like blocked in.
5 more percent.
Yeah, 80%.
Remember before we click the cannon, we're looking at your boat, waiting for the scallywag to aggro.
676, 75, bubbled.
Might have been too early. Oh,
No, perfect.
very close though. That's scary. Alright, let's do it.
These ads don't despawn, so make sure we kill them on the way out. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Kill a couple
Alright, we good, Grant.
And yeah, make sure not click the cannon on our way out.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
Yeah.
So what do we do? We sort of wait for time for him to reset.
Yeah. Maud, can you flip better? Thank you. I like that it tells us when you get fails. Just stop being shit. Maybe.
Don't need to run that far. It's like just past the first torch.
Yeah, it's just about it.
Bosses off the sand.
Yeah.
So just to reiterate, for the cannon guys, you're gonna instantly chuck the ball with the cannon, but you're still going to prime for the next one. So you're still going to...
Decurse.
Decurses.
Decurse rose. Thank you.
So you're still going to go collect the cannonball after you shoot. Because you need to, yeah, you're priming for the next one. is go time.
That was a little refresh for everyone. So do it again. And on the first one, use your cooldowns. They'll be up again for the last phase when we need to boot them.
And Feast is down.
Do we have a spare will buffs?
Yeah, I'll throw the will buffs in.
And be patient.
You're the
We
worst
don't
human being.
need to rush into this.
Check
Still getting
Oh,
buffs.
we got.
We are going.
Alright, we're going.
That
No,
was
that's not
a pit fucking body pull.
Can we just reset it while everyone's alive?
Yeah.
Alright.
I use cooldowns.
Run Gordon.
Like it's just
might
so
change
down
too.
to the wire.
We might need to wait for those cooldowns. Like if it's
Yeah.
right?
I don't think we're going to need to. We're going to be saving probably 25 seconds on
Very
the first
fast for
one.
the decurse.
You don't run too far. They have to catch you.
Decurses. The decurse range is short.
Reset now.
Keep in mind. At least for druids.
Yeah, very short on mage too.
I got 3 minutes on Berserk.
We got 2 minutes 15 on my PI.
We should be shaving like 30 seconds plus off each fucking phase at this point. with doing
Yeah, I
this.
don't think we're going to have trouble with Enrage at all. Using the strike.
It's a bit long.
30 minutes. They've extended the enrage anyway, haven't they?
Not with this one, I don't think.
Nah, not this one. It was
Yeah,
cancelled.
they said they were looking into it to see what people are doing because last week they like basically everyone got stonewalled on chip.
Ah, yep.
1 minute 40 on mine.
I don't know what this half an hour shows. I think Muffin to put break, but I didn't even that long. He's looked ready as he's here too. What are we doing, Muff?
Other way too crazy.
We got 1 minute 20.
Yeah, Freeze's got 30 minutes.
Don't make it out like it's just us two. I'm sure other people use their CDs as well. Come on.
No, no one else did.
No?
Because, you know.
But yeah, for that.
Can I grab an alpha just in case?
Yeah, I've got albums to spare at the moment.
Can I get it?
Gave you mine.
So we're actually waiting 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I got 50 seconds on Berserk.
Yeah, same.
Should we kill that dog worker when he walks down the other way?
Alright, I just put my alpha back on cold. Sam do Raj.
Can't you use your other shaman for an alpha?
I'm using both my shamans for alphas at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty handy.
Yeah.
Blast starts to drop off people. Need a refresh.
Cheeky enchant skills.
Bringing my priest was a good idea. Gave you more enchanting nets.
Okay, remember results and rage are going by themselves. If you do need help, just scream and we can try and recover. But yeah, if you need a nitro boost too, let me know. Let's get it.
Same again, range stack on star.
Hopefully the cannonballs are still up.
Go, 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 go.
Try stack well. I put star on myself.
I'm just drowning from fall. Alright.
Taunting.
Bloody
don't chase. He'll come back. Okay, cannon fire. That's happening. Bad. Curses. Make sure we get it off rage and results.
Goes back in as soon as the fire disappears.
6%.
Alright.
Cannon group can go.
Got top more.
Curses.
Yeah, bubbled.
Didn't work, have to go down. Get run.
Just keep spamming it. Mine worked. Keep spamming. Keep spamming.
Back up.
He's throwing.
Okay, that hurt.
Cannon, skipple.
There we go.
Okay, results. is dead, so we have to.
Yeah.
I'll go one.
Can tank taunt the scallywag on wags? Thank you.
I can't egg, so I've brought them too close to the fire.
Repositioning.
Results, you went left or right, but
I'm back up.
He's would be left, but he's
So
gonna.
do you, do you still have a cannonball in your inventory?
Boss is up, guys.
Yes.
Do you need Grant to help you results?
No, that was the brief.
That was a decurse issue.
Yeah, it's out of range constantly.
Okay, watch feet, watch feet. Okay, you want to just bring it in inland, or yeah, to the beach more, yeah. Curses.
Running.
he's good there.
7% on cannon, guys. Don't chase, just come to a good spot. And cannon, good spot. Try not to clip the oil.
Bubbled, bubbled.
Where are we going, tanks to the beach or to the...
Keep to the rear first and then move towards the beach last.
Just restack
Alright.
it.
He's up, he's up.
Good.
Scallywag incoming, careful.
Scallywag on the range. We're down green.
I'm cold.
Big heals on one.
Right, don't chase, go towards the beach. Towards where we run out to.
Watch
The
feet.
is.
At 39%, so still 13% to go. Got 90 seconds on enrage, so it's pretty tight. Curses. Watch fate. Okay, 5% for cannon groups. 4%, 3%.
So we're going to come straight back this time and go play to kill?
Yep.
Yep.
1%. Bubbled. Clean up ads. Can we get a grip on that?
Remember the scallywags come out, and Maud, you're gonna have to probably pick them up.
I'll pick him up. That's fine.
Oh,
He's
okay,
up.
okay.
He's up.
40 seconds.
I'm coming across. I'll need a decurse. Thank you.
Sam's results.
Yeah, time off mod.
30 seconds, just big burn. here.
Pump the boss, pump the boss.
Don't chase, just be in a good spot.
You go the oil. Great position.
Scalawags loose. Watch feet, try and decurse these guys.
They can go.
Yeah, get ready to spread here.
I'm gonna taunt, I've got all my cooldowns up. Cooldowns are on.
Kills on rage. Try and spread.
Blade dance?
More just run away. Because it's gonna go to you next, right? Okay, and just spread and kill. Try and get decurses on.
2 scallywags loose in the range.
Tanks are all dead, man.
Oh, yep, that'll do it. Oh, fucking close, guys.
So even with the cannons, we still gotta like fucking push.
Yep.
Quick healers run out so you can res us.
How the fuck did we do it last week?
We zugged
Hopes
out
and
of-
dreams.
Yeah,
Oh, got the curse on me. No, I was gonna make it.
We had ego to do real damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what we're missing? Missing ego?
Does anybody have the potions that actually cleanse a curse? I can't think of what they're called.
Restoratives.
Restoratives. Just in case I get hit when I'm jumping to the cannon. Just
Yeah,
want
I've got a
1 or 2.
Don't purification potions needed as well.
I got.
I think so.
I've got 4 purification if anyone needs them.
Yeah, purification will attempt to remove one. You can fail.
Okay.
That was good though. First pull, 9%. I think the only thing that we overlooked was the scalawags coming out earlier. Well, it wasn't even earlier. They kind of just ran and killed people. So
Yeah, no, I picked them up.
Losing Grant early from a scallywag was, yeah, that was the make or break there.
I would say then healers up the hill more of the tank then. So if you got healer aggro, they'll always run past the tank before they get to you.
Yeah, don't get hit by the scallywags, Ty.
You can't limp through the drowning, can you? Or...
I doubt.
I think it's just a you die. I don't think it's a damage type.
If you're gonna pop something, pop the restorative.
I'll trade you up something too.
Can we get a repair when we're down the bottom?
Definitely. I'll drop one.
Oh fuck, I was talking but I was muted. Blade Dance, that's the boss's ability, right?
Sounds right, yeah.
That's when he does his little fucking run around the room, bro, in between the oil and the fire. Yeah, so we lost like 7 DPS, bro. At 6 minutes, which was like quite a lot.
Yeah,
we lost people for other shit, but like that was a massive DPS loss, bro. Lost wags.
That was unexpected. If I knew that was coming, I would have lipped it.
I think
Before
that
that,
was like right on the enrage, so you just one-shot everyone that you hit.
Yeah, basically.
So,
basically.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, gotcha. So before that, right, it's the scalawags, right? So, can we get those marked and like fucking called out by the people that see them first?
Yep.
Right. I will mark it as I'm flying across his head, man.
Sweet. You know what it's like with fucking health bars and outrange, where like fucking shit all just blends into itself.
As soon,
Hunters freeze trap them or no?
basically, as soon as we
just kill them, we pick them up. But we need to get them picked up. Like they need to be visible to the tanks.
They can't be trapped.
I'm going to use Starve, and no, they can't be snared, slowed in any way.
as soon as the boss gets bubbled, if they don't aggro the people going on the onto the boat, they'll start running to Jericho with healer aggro. So they're just coming off the boats. That's where they're coming from.
So I shot the first one and ran it all the way back to the group, and no one grabbed it, so I got killed.
Yeah, just.
Leave it on them, man. I'll stand in the back.
Yeah, just yell. Well, what we could do, right? I prefer actually is just fucking yell, bro. Just yell at the tanks, bro. Fucking like wags did, right? With the scallywag on.
While we're talking about this, do we want to do another reset, or do we just want to scrap the idea? Okay.
No, it's definitely way more efficient.
Alpha, please.
Yeah, I'd love an alpha as well and some more buffs.
Yeah,
Everyone repair guys.
Actually,
Do it after the reset.
I was just thinking that, but we're quickly.
If we world buff, we'll get to the reset faster, right?
I'll leave that up to you guys to decide.
Did everyone repair?
I'll throw 'em out in a sec.
Yeah, did everyone repair?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes.
I think about 5 people just walked over and isn't it?
Yeah, I can't get a reading off Ninja or Good. But says everyone else is repaired. Grab this before it's another 40 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Zola's in
Alright,
Undercity.
reset it. Just run out. Don't use
We need to get our 2 cannonballs.
Yeah, we're doing a reset pull anyway, so.
Alright, somehow I'll fucking portal to UC. I'm herfing back and running back in.
Decus. Ninja, Moon.
Taunted.
I'm liking Maud with a circle, so melee can just stay on.
Taunt mod.
Circle and diamond are your tanks.
Decus.
Taunt.
Cannon fire, been in a good spot, watch feed. Yep, cannon guys can go. Hopefully you don't get cursed.
Bit more percent.
He's about to bubbled. Get ready to grab the ads that are going to run out of this, guys. Here comes one on the right boat. Left one went down.
Okay, I'm gonna die on the boat here. Might have to come res me.
You lose your orb if you use.
Your diamond seem to bug out, I don't know.
Start running back to the reset spot, guys. We'll have a couple more come from the right boat, I think. One from the left boat's coming.
Right, you do yours?
Yeah, come on. I have an army of shit coming, right? It was deep.
Gotcha.
Rocket boots.
As soon as that boss comes out of the bubble, he's going to be super buffed and start one-shotting people. So be ready to...
Everyone at least come past the torches. Are you off the boat, the results, or do we have to go up?
No, I'm like on the second dock. I've got the cannonball though.
Okay.
This is up. Cannons are up.
Run a bit further so these ranged ones run out to us.
Curses.
Go back your pit.
You back, Zul? Almost it.
Yeah, just run in and fly down there.
I'll go get results.
Remember there's a timer on the cannonballs, it lasts 10 minutes, so we can't stick around for too long.
As soon as I'm resed and Zul's back, we should be good to go.
Yep. He's inside, he's almost at the ramp now, so he's like a minute and a half away or something.
Less than that.
Just running down the ramp.
Optimize DPS a bit. Remember, circle and diamond are your tanks, so if you're a melee, you can literally just follow one of those, whoever's tanking it. Because the boss is going to go straight back to them.
Alright, Zul's here. Results is up.
Remember the
Yeah, mod's
scallywags.
still up.
Don't drop a wreck just for results. Or has he got?
I can do some.
What did you say, Ty?
The repair bot was still up.
Oh.
Alright, we're good.
We're just gonna do a straight pull. No timing.
Be in a good spot.
Conan.
Do you need charges to people, right? So if everyone's stacked, we can control where he's charging to.
No.
No, it's random.
No?
Yeah, it's random.
Taunt mod, taunt.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, watch feet, don't clip the oil. Super simple. Curses.
Conan.
5 gone, you can bait him back down.
Okay, 5% on the cannon, guys. Watch feet, don't be by oil. Cannon guys are going.
Yeah, bubbled, bubbled.
Remember
Right
the
side
scallywags.
scallywag, left side scallywag coming as well.
Buzz
Yeah.
out. Watch moon. Don't die to moon.
Ah, fuck, my bad.
The other one's coming now.
Out of range, DKS.
Get rags up. I'll get wags up.
I didn't think one rake would do 6k through it.
Leave them scallywags down in melee.
Okay, watch feet. Don't be by oil here. Reposition in a good spot. Yeah, move out of there.
No chase. Yep.
Big damage.
10%.
Yep, 8% for the cannon pals.
Yeah, we've got cannoneers here, but I can't fucking get over to the stack.
Curses. Results need a decurse. Okay, and you guys are safe now.
Taunt.
4 more
5%.
One 1%.
A fucking idiot.
Okay, he's shielding. Scallywags incoming. Don't attack them too early.
No,
Okay, pulse
yeah.
is active. Re-PI if you haven't already.
I'm gonna ank.
I can help save you, are you good?
I'm gonna move towards the left when he charges.
Watch fit, guys, in a second. Don't die here. Watch feet.
Moving away from dark.
Yep, just find a good spot. 11% on our
Taunt, taunt, taunt.
cannon guys. 9%. 7. I can't count.
7.
Just be careful, we're going into reset areas here.
Yep, just got plenty of room. Watch feet here. 4%. 3. 2, 1. Give me a moment now.
Clean up ads, guys. Clean up ads.
Minute 10.
Yeah, we're looking good. Scallywag, I didn't get marked, but I'll be on him in a sec.
Scallywag coming off the boat right now.
If we run out of room here, we can go up between all the oil patches.
And the one from the other side is coming.
He's on the pier now.
50 seconds.
Scallywag coming into range now.
Where's the cannon?
Anking didn't work. I shot down.
Bosses up, pump it.
Taunt.
Curses.
Cool down.
One more.
Got 30 seconds.
Taunt this out of me. Or taunt the boss off me.
30 seconds, don't panic.
I just taunted there.
That's fine.
I got it. Good boss. Probably taunt off soon. Yep, right now. Cool.
4 cannoneers at the rear.
Down the boss, down the boss. I'll grab the ads.
10 seconds, guys.
Just chain the ads, guys, and focus boss.
Fuck, where's he gone?
Decurse. Decurse the tank. Thank you.
Alright, he's in rage.
Dead.
Land
On me.
Use cooldowns. Spread
I
out.
got shield wall on. Keep me up.
Can spread, yeah, done spread.
Don't move. Just chat standard.
Curses, try and help.
Damn.
Moon Ninja needs a decurse. Oh, sorry, Ninja.
700k, guys.
Is he?
600k. 500k. 400.
So if you got them, guys.
300. You standing still? 250. 200. Iggy.
Come on.
Moo.
Lip it. Any lip?
140. 130. Come on. Smite. Smite. Smite, Grant. 100k.
Oh my god, there's no dots on
XP
it.
drowning.
Fuck. 90k.
Okay, it's fine. So there's something I want to go over for this fight, right? Which is how the mechanics work, and there's a lot of people still not doing it properly. When he does his charge, he's about to drop all of the oil patches. We understand that, right? At that point, everyone just needs to move, right, to a new location. So melee just needs to move to tanks and stuff, and this will stop any of that oil ever getting lit up. There's a lot of people, for whatever reason, still hanging around. If you've got a bad pathway, just take a longer pathway out of the oil, right?
I have a
just move straight away.
question.
Some of those moves are a fucking marathon still.
Yeah.
They are, and I don't disagree. But I'm watching people very specifically in melee, like still sort of hang around.
So all of the oil is staying on the ground the whole time, right? None of it's disappearing?
It goes away if it doesn't get lit on fire after a certain duration.
Yeah.
So I've noticed the fire disappears, but the oil stays even if it's not lit on fire.
The fire will only disappear if it doesn't hit oil. If it hits oil, then it stays forever.
Yeah, but if it lands next to oil and ignites oil, it still disappears, so you can...
No, it doesn't. No.
The fire, the actual, the circle fire, the cannonball part disappears, but the fire on the oil that doesn't disappear anyway, won't disappear.
No.
Oil alone will disappear. Fire alone will disappear. When you combine the two, they stay. That's what the area denial is.
Like Voltron.
Both of them stay up, Wags.
Remember on the poles where we're like moving off to the right, and then we're able to move back left because we missed all of the oil patches with the fire. So it's really like, as long as your positioning is good enough, and you don't clip any oil at all, that's really good for us. So when we know artillery is coming, just make sure that you're like in a good spot, and it's generally after a blade dance. The TLDR is like, if you're near oil at all, just move away a little bit, including the tanks.
We're gonna save world buffs for now. Then do another fake pool, get the 2 fucking cannonballs and be ready.
I still have a full stack of each.
So I might as well
Just
buff
send
to
it
get it
anyway.
down faster, right? Then
Alright,
reset fast.
sure.
We're all here.
Since we're doing like a fake pool,
sending.
we want to send a healer with each of the 2, so we're guaranteed to get them out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I was talking to Wes about it. I'll send fucking my shaman just on follow with one of them if you want.
I might get
If
stuck
you
when you
get
go
caught
down.
on man and it's such a tight run through, that's not a good idea. If you're playing the shaman, that's a good idea. If it's on follow, it's a shit idea.
We're being shot out of cannons, there's doorways, we're jumping off the side of the boat. It's not very good for follow.
That's cool.
Could we just get some marks on the decurses? There's probably 2 deaths in that last one where they were just completely out of range. We couldn't find them. Sort of, so yeah, if you can see you haven't been decursed and it's running tight, just run to one of the decurses if you can, please.
I mean, the raid should be stacked, but if you're someone with a debuff, you should be running to the raid anyway. Like it should be a reaction for you. Alright, let's go. Let's go all the way to the left like we usually do.
Yeah, good habits.
Done.
Start moving.
That's
Didn't do his dance, or did he?
He did, and just kept all of the oil in one place. Can we replicate that? What did you do?
Oh man, fuck. Sam, just can you have your mob just like not on follow, bro, and just like standing in one place, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why was it done?
It lit that thing on fire, bro. Oh, I guess it didn't.
I just missed
Never mind. That was just me stressing out about like.
It was fucking close though.
But yeah, like on my screen, bro, it was like on top.
So,
Yeah,
so
no, fuck you, son.
my question being pedantic,
Sorry, my bad.
is why didn't you just go back to where we were in that scenario?
Because I was stuck. Okay, so in that
Sunlight.
scenario, bro, I was in the
Ooh,
middle of
I
a
can't do that.
sentence for, and I was
Yeah,
forgetting
yeah.
about that. Yeah. So I was 100% distracted.
Restorative did not remove.
3%.
Okay, so it has
Really?
to be
Let's go. They might have resisted.
It's not insta. It's after the 5-second ticket, right?
Oh, is it? Okay, so
So
I need to be.
we need
like,
curses. Come to the dark, please, and decurse us.
Bubbled.
We need decurses at the dark. Thank you.
Reset pool, you might as well jump in the cannon if like it's
Ready for ads.
Back up the hill.
Ads
Yeah.
are focusing, Brad.
Maud's got the left one.
Go to the reset so you don't get killed by the boss.
Good reaction on the decurses. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all still blazed on it. Cool.
Make sure I pass the torches. Here it comes.
Ready for cannonballs.
But yeah, so that first one was really good with everyone moving out of the oils. I'm sorry again, Sam. It was just me stressing over something that wasn't happening.
Let's get it. Focus up. Don't be near oils.
Don't worry about presing the other show. It's a good point anyway. With a this point not best to have
You
a
guys-
fucking tail.
Do we want to feast? Got a little bit of time.
We can.
Yeah.
Yeah, feast in front of me. We need everything we can get here at the moment.
If you guys are using sappers, use them in the first phase and the third phase. You'll have them back. If you're not using sappers, bring some next time.
just be patient. I know it feels fucking shit, but let's just wait. That extra, like, 3 seconds, you know? It actually does make a difference in this fight.
Double check your consumes.
I brought that. Do you want that on the big damage parts of the fight at all, or is it not really worth it?
Is it being rages, I guess?
Yeah, on enrage definitely.
Come closer, guys.
What did you bait?
Nah, who is this there?
Oh.
That's why in those other pulls I just went and body pulled the bird because we're just grabbing cannons, right? And on the first pull I didn't expect to kill him. Are you pulling at 10?
Oh, well, they'll add fucking 2 minutes onto the enrage timer next week, don't worry.
Cooldown.
After my berserk.
If you see oil beside yourself, make sure you're getting a good spot.
Get out.
Tom? When you do, gets back.
Don't be by any oil. Good job. Actually, one got clipped there. But that's fine. On our cannon pals, move away from the oil. 3%, watch your step. 2, 1. Decurse.
Bubbled.
Okay, good job. Don't go crazy on this. Don't get crazy on these scallywags, just wait till they come in. Let the tanks do them.
Okay, shot.
Shot.
Let's go.
Up, there you
I have the boss. Someone's off me, right?
Yep, once you see oil, you're moving away from it. Watch feet quickly, get away quickly. It's fine. Make sure you're not too far away for these curses.
Any time.
Big heals on cold. 8% for cannons.
Tell the boss, please.
More cooldowns.
There's a lot of ads here too.
5% on cannon group. 4. 3 on cannon group.
Yeah.
Move away from this oil. Quickly. Curses, don't run too far away. Make sure we're grouped up.
Oh fuck, mate. I've tried to get rid of mine. I'm hoping I can get it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, just be in a good spot here. Like, we've got a lot of oil that should disappear here.
Shooting.
Shooting. I didn't get the target on the scallywag. Just be careful.
Bust it up.
I put a moon on it.
Decurses.
That's all I'm on.
Okay, watch feet here. Don't be by oil. I don't know if it's... Move up, I guess. I think it still has to blade dance. As soon as you see blade dance though, move in a good spot. There it is.
Taunt as soon as he stops spawn.
Find a good spot here.
I'm gonna AoE taunt on. Get on the ads.
Hold stirred. Decursing.
You want birds?
I'll get fought.
What
31%, so 6% of cannon group.
Oh, that was a shitty fucking movement. That was so dumb.
Yeah, just we need to figure out a way to come back to the beach.
Come around the side here more.
Out of
towards
range,
the-
yeah.
29.
Try to get alpha.
He's gonna bubble in a second anyway. Just wait for him.
27. 26. 25. Oh, not 25. 25 bubbled. Clean up the ads.
Reposition up. Get to the beach, guys. Get to the beach. Give us plenty of space for the last phase.
There's ads chasing Rage to the right boat.
We need to be like on the boss for when he pops, so.
Yeah.
He's up, he's up, he's up.
So,
got a
Get on
minute.
the boss. Get on the
I
boss. Get on the boss.
He's running straight to Maud. It's all good.
Careful of Scallywag on Shuriken. Okay, we're good. Big damn.
We got 60 seconds, guys. Better than last time.
This is like 40 seconds quicker, or 20 seconds.
Last stand.
That was again.
Told you. Taunt Maud. Yeah.
Wait for him.
Shoot. Got plenty of rooms. 25 seconds, plenty of time to.
Reset point.
Careful at reset.
Both dead. Back to the beach for grass. 10 seconds.
Okay, get rid of your lips, guys. I don't have threat meters, so.
I'm slowed.
300k, 250. Dead.
Nice.
Kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads.
Scallywag still killing people, guys. Damn it. Got me after the fucking kill.
Good job, guys.
Good work.
Yeah, he did drop like 4 times.
Explodable cannon.
Fuck, they don't drop any warrior
Oh.
set stuff though, do they?
Huh.
Fucking.
All fucking off pieces, man.
Love fucking portable cannons, dude.
More done for trinkets.
Okay. Oops. Rage.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I suppose. No, they're not main specky. Bad luck.
No defense on them.
Alright, back to the dragon area.
Sorry, people talking me distracting you.
I would consider that good loot. Right?
No.
That
Trinket's
cannon-
nice.
the trinket is actually just for tank warlocks.
Wow, big prog. 4 in one night now.
Got Life Forge Iron.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
true.
that's autoed to Eritol.
Now let's kill Beastlord and make it 5. Let's one shot this motherfucker.
I posted a diagram in the raids assignment channel. This is kind of what I'm looking like. Excuse me.
Holiday tomorrow. Right? We go on to 2 a.m.
Is that your time or my time?
Fucking
My time.
Earth time. Exactly.
Yeah, Western Australia.
I think it was the furthest away.
But it's another 5 hours. Let's go.
Gonna go through that now.
Sounds like he's in the
Nice smell. It's massive.
Yeah,
Okay, so please can everyone go and have a look at the diagram that we've got posted in the Raid Assignments channel? The triangle with the fucking grid mapping behind it?
It's a super simple fight. All you have to understand is that when you get a stack, you move to the other boss. It's really that simple. I'm gonna split we need to split the melee up into 2 sets, like 2 groups. And they're just gonna go back and forth for every single stack set. That's literally all it is. And then range, you're gonna spread in like kind of a loose spread. And if melee ever get in a shit spot, they can run behind the ranged for like stack safety. Because the stacks will always, I mean, there's a lot of trash to do here, so we could do it while they explain it, but yeah.
Oh, we got a rebuff anyway, so can I get alpha,
sure.
please? Just continue on, bro.
Yep. And so the melee is going to go back and forth. You're going to spread the bear and the beast lord out, and we're going to have a third tank just stand out, and it's going to kind of work like a 4-horseman rotation where one would go to the next and take over, then that guy would go to the next and take over, and then that third person will have his taunted and then move to a safe spot to not get any stacks. And it's just every single stack there's a rotation for the melee swapping and the tank swapping, and it's just a constant rotation. The safer you play, the safer it is, and then the quicker we kill the boss. It's a lot of back and forth, it kind of sucks. Maybe later on we can expand it to be a cleave strat, but right now this is just to learn the mechanics of the fight, simply. And it should give us a kill.
Free pot, was it nature?
Nature and fire, yeah.
Nature and fire.
The picture is a bit weird. It's kind of like upside down from where we're facing. There'll be a fence, and I want the bear to be on. I can show you when we get there. Reason being is that there's a small chance that Blizzard have not fixed the bear doing its kernel thing through the fence. And if that's the case, then no one has to worry about dodging it except the tank. If not, then everyone's going to have to watch their feet and make sure that they're not getting hit by the pet to our left. We might get, maybe not. It's like a zigzag pattern. Hopefully a lot of people have seen it already. You have
Is it that innovate? Because I think they've now ignores line of sight according to the hotfix.
Innovate sounds like it's the stack thing. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Either way, we'll see when we pull it. Where one get out?
I've got a fuck ton of soul shots, guys. If anyone wants a health stone, feel free to trade me.
During this, or
for the trash. We got whelps. Kill one quickly.
no? I just mean.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh my god, we got 2 sets of whelps.
I wonder if you can outrange it.
Oh, the cannon. Nice.
This is gonna.
So who's gonna blow? Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Just relax. Okay. Next one.
Make sure we're topped up.
Next one. We can kill 2 at a time.
Yep. It's like people were perfectly spread, so our circles were hitting like 2 people each. It was great.
It sucks to try to outrange it.
That's so troll. Sorry, I didn't realise there were things above.
You let me die. You did, bro.
Moo killed you, bro.
Just kill this shit.
Still haven't realised that Starfall
It was-
that he doesn't.
Yeah.
do.
It's just pretty.
We'll kill this trash over here, right?
Yep.
Thank you.
All good.
Could be worse keep playing a hunter
Guys,
with arrow.
I've literally got 30 soul shards, guys. If you want a health stone, trade me.
Why does everyone blame Starfall? It never does anything bad.
Nah, not even one.
There's more whelps.
That was Toad for Starfall.
Dude, I'm so confused. Did anybody else see those?
What, the whelps pull out the scar and fly away again?
Yeah, they fly around above you, bro. And it
Yeah,
looks
but
like they're
they
closer
came
than they
down.
are.
They're like
Is
these
it
bags
like
just on the left.
vertical zigzag?
Or do they actually get in combat and leave? Is that what you're saying?
Some of the dares are look good and not targetable.
And-
some actually are.
Yeah, some of them you can hit with Starfall.
So what you're saying is Starfall hits the signs.
Yeah.
Here we go. Gotta hit these ones.
Where are these coming?
They're coming.
What? He healed.
What? Fucking paladins?
We're Mortal Strike.
Yeah, we're Mortal Strike for sure.
Did the whelp exploding heal him?
No, he
No,
does
no,
that.
He healed himself, bro.
Yeah.
lay on hand bullshit.
Yeah, 0 mana now. You can
Tex was
either
asleep, or didn't interrupt it.
you can either completely mana drain him or just mortal strike and he goes to 50%.
Those deaths looked like it was a holy cleave. So
It was a holy cleave.
That was.
That's exactly what it was.
and I want to kill the ones on the other side of this road in front of us as well. Just careful of the bosses. Is he started padding or is he still there? He's still there.
He's still there.
He only packs after you pull up.
Yep. So
Just run back. Just let these run to us.
I'm just reloading.
Wolf's behind, Jeff.
So,
Get out.
Okay.
Okay, you see this fence to our left here? This is the fence that's in the diagram. I want the bear to be on this side of the fence, and then the beast lord to be basically where he's standing. So hopefully everyone can see that. So we need to split the melee up into like 2 groups. Let's see how many melee do we have? Not including tanks.
8, 10.
10's perfect. So we'll just split 5 and 5. And then again, the whole thing is that if you get a single stack, you're moving to the next one. It's really that simple.
Start pre-pulling potions graded of nature protection.
Yep, good call.
Might be worth doing a dry pull first, eh? So we can get positioning worked out.
What? Okay, crazy.
Reminder that the bear does a stun, like an AoE stun around him. So if that happens, yep, there'll be immolate traps that we try and not stand on. If you do stand on it, it'll have like this spiral fire on the ground. Just make sure you're not standing it, especially if you have any fire stacks. If melee are really struggling with stack count, ranged can move in. Remember, the stack is the closest 5 are going to get 1 stack. So we can move in to help. Thank you, Zul. And pretty sure there's something I'm missing, but yeah. The bear does the zigzag
cleave.
Oh yeah, true. Make sure they're facing away. You want the bear to be as close to the fence in front of us as possible, because I want the melee to be on the left side, on the other side of the fence, to attack, hoping that, you know, the frontal cone from the bear isn't fixed.
Nice.
Yep, I think we just try and do a good pull. Remember, the 3rd tank is probably just going to stand out of range of both stacks, and we need to figure out which way the tank rotation is going. So the person that's outside, the 3rd tank, is going to relieve the person tanking Beast Lord, and that Beast Lord tank is going to relieve the bear tank, and then the bear tank, once relieved, is going to come to a safe spot. Ranged and healers don't need to be standing too far away, and make sure we're spread. Let's see what results are saying. When tanks go to taunt, I'll let you say.
Yeah, just said, is that opposite to what the image is?
Yeah, it's opposite what image is.
It might be, because I had the image as we're facing south, so it's kind of like...
You've got it set as safe tank taking off bear taking off beast lord going to safe.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, you're right. Let's do it that way as the image, so there's no confusion. So, bear to beast lord to safe spot. Any questions?
Group 2 start bear, every other melee start man.
Am I tank 3 for this, I assume? I'll stay out.
That sounds great to me, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, no worries.
Perfect. Let's give it a crack.
We're using that town hall building across from us as the 3rd point, correct?
For
are we pulling from here or are we pulling from the other side?
That's a good question.
Do we like kill a couple of waters just in front of the entrance, just a foot?
Yeah, let's do that for safety. I originally had all the range just in between the two buildings, but I don't know if that's like the play. I think
Right.
just... Sorry.
Yeah.
I think using the other side of the road for ranged and healers is probably the play, just for more space. And then the tank can use that spot like the diagram shows as well.
So yeah, range can set up near the little fucking light here.
Yep. And so I guess for the pull, the person tanking the bear first would pull it here and then just like turn it around like this so it's close to the fence. Oh my god.
Okay,
Sorry.
Close to the
That's my
fence.
bad. Beast Lord needs to be the opposite. Well, there's a good example of the kind.
Cool.
That's my bad, guys. I'm sorry.
I actually think our line of sight pattern has landed.
That's why we should reset if we're gonna try to show people stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly didn't think I was gonna pull down.
Yeah, the aggro range is huge on this game.
I'm just kidding.
Adds up there. Don't run up there.
Yeah, I want the bear to be on the fence. I know it's bad.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Just die, guys. With
Die over near the castle where the dragon is.
I forgot to mention Beast Lord does a entangled roots.
The cone's definitely going through things.
I didn't see that there.
Yeah,
it went around the sides.
Don't
It
hug
went
me,
through.
Raz.
It went around the
Fence
sides.
and went on
Die,
it was on the
die,
back.
guy.
Die, go away from me.
It does
Don't
it.
run.
It,
Don't run. What the fuck you doing? Don't run, please.
It went directly to the fence, and the ones on the sides went through.
I saw them at the back of the barn there. They were through the building.
What was that one called? Just out of curiosity.
It's called Wild Fissure.
That's not the word.
Wild Fissure.
Aperture.
Is that what this is? Amateur. Wild amateur.
Yeah, and from what I saw, I could probably pull up the VOD. It went through the building, but that's because the fence cut off at the building's edge. 1 moment.
Right, that's Ninja's gonna go because it's been pretty shit overnight with Bub, so I don't need to be struggling with that. So I'll see you tomorrow night anyway.
Catch you later, mate.
See ya,
Cheers,
mate.
man.
Be careful of his pad, guys. He's wandering pretty far.
He goes to the tower. You can jump off the tower and land like on him.
he's literally almost at the tower now.
Yeah.
For those who are flying in.
Shot, guys. Move. I don't know what his aggro range is, but he's...
Just turned around now. Careful crossing the path into the arena.
I'm gonna post a picture in.
Cold's gonna run straight into him.
Don't do it.
Gonna post a picture in sod chat.
There
There he goes.
Oh,
Does it reset? That's the question.
Nope.
We're all in
No.
combat.
He just puts combat.
Everyone just stay here.
Who did that?
I'll just
Everyone-
stay dead here, eh? That's sweet.
Just stay here stacked. I posted a picture to show you what I was saying about the fence. It looks like it still does line of sight. So as long as the bear is close to that fence on the far side, and the only person who's on that side is the tank, then the rest of the raid will never have to deal with it, especially the melee. Which is good for us. It just means that we can...
just stack up and die, people.
Let's see if we can reset him up here.
Get him, killed. Good faint death. People making me die.
Yeah, he's got the teleport. You can't escape it.
Guys, we're fucking around. Let's just
Yep.
like...
No, that's fine. Didn't know about the teleport.
We want to try and keep wipe recovery in place then.
I've got 2 inks.
Fucking pulled all the trash it looked like in as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's run back. Let's go. all all starting from my failed poll, so it's partially my fault. But let's go.
Yeah, we gotta run back again. No Anki.
Yeah, 5 rounds of world buffs, Freezy, and 5 rounds whoever it was that pulled another time.
Sure, I'll put that on my tab. Southie can pay it off.
If you buy it
My
the last
team
100
says
a
X.
day, it's like 35 gold. So
Yeah, one set isn't enough to be a punishment, is it?
I mean, it's still the fucking, you know, the wipers and shit like that.
Full stacks of each.
I have 100 gold left. I spent like everything on a shadow set, so yeah.
Did you message me about some shit for that I never got back to you?
No, I'm good now. Thank you. I think you sent me the scarabs that I was asking for.
Okay, I missed someone. I just don't know who it was.
Bear, huge fucking aggro range. Don't pull it.
Fuck, I feel like we're better just to pull him from the tower.
We probably could set up here, honestly.
Yeah,
There is a
I've
fence
seen
there.
people
It's just much shorter. That's all.
Down up the tower.
We're sending a pal of the way back here. Might as well just clear this space.
I just want a fence, you know. We could use the fence that's in front of the tower, but it's really short.
Fence and tower is our two landmarks, right?
Just because what the diagram is, where it is.
Yep. Don't get greedy. As soon as we pull, we're fucked. So.
Fair more lucky. You just summon everybody.
We're running in now. Alright, goals are going down. Hang back a bit, guys.
So just as a refresher, Group 2 is a group starting on which side? Do we have that sorted?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then all the rest of the melee is starting on Beast Lord. Beast Lord is going to be where he is sitting right now, and then the bear is going to be on the other side of the fence.
Well, they're gonna pad again, so can we go and stand in the right spots when they walk away?
Yeah, so like, where's that fucking? So I'll be on Bear, Cold on Beast Lord, and then Rage is the number 3 tank for the pool.
Just on an unrelated note, I found the sword in the stone.
Oh, nice.
It's on top of the hill above us.
Did anyone have it rezzed?
I don't think so.
But we'll worry about that after. It's like right at the top of the hill. It's a fair distance away.
Okay, let's set up. Let's get in our spots.
Pat's coming behind.
Feast is up, guys.
We do have a pat behind here too.
I just want to be ready for the next Beast Lord pet when he comes around. I know we have time. It's just
Buffs
These
out,
come all
buffs
the way
out,
down.
guys. Let's get rolling.
this boss is so disruptive of his patrolling around and aggro range.
Right, lower boss and then get him.
I'll do buffs now.
Order.
So the bear is going to be standing where I am, where Star is, and then the melee are going to attack the bear when you're on the bear, from this side. Hopefully it doesn't have any like line of sight issues or anything. And then range are going to be spread around here. Melee, if you're ever in trouble, make sure that you're running out. Yep.
Where's the other stack?
What do you mean?
the human stack, the guy.
Guy should be on star, roughly around star.
You ready, guys?
Careful range, you might pull first because you don't think we're good.
Giant buff.
Let's go.
Let him
That's not
pull.
what we want.
Don't blast. Let him pull.
No.
It's reversed.
It's okay.
Whatever,
Ranged
do
is
it.
now stacking on star. It's fine. We can do the same shit. Once you get a stack, you're moving to the next
Swap.
next boss.
Swapped.
Taunt. Someone off me, taunt.
Taunted.
Okay, if you had a stack, you're moving to the
Oh,
other
what the
one.
fuck? You need to come and taunt the bear off me.
Should be a constant rotation.
Cold,
I'm
you need to taunt the bear off me.
I'm shield wall.
You got both debuffs.
Yeah, me too. Not ideal.
Cold, turn him for the cleave.
I need to be dispelled so I can get out of this debuff.
Sorry, people have like many more than one stacks.
Rotates. Can we rotate again?
Yep. Got your cold.
Cold, come and get off me.
You got to be out of that green circle. It entangles everyone.
Yep, sorry, I didn't mention.
No. Oh. Okay. Just wipe. Just die.
Decent pull. Hopefully people are understanding the stacks system. If you ever have more than one, you're moving to the next one, like the other one. If you're staying on the same boss for too long, then you're going to get more than one stack and it's going to be impossible to heal you. It's just back and forth, back and forth.
The rotation starts with whoever the third tank is. The third tank runs to the first tank, taunts off them, then the first tank runs to the second tank, taunts off them, then that tank runs out and waits for their stack to drop off.
Yep.
So that was the confusion there.
If you're melee and you have bad luck, you get the first stack, you go over to the second boss, and you get the first stack on that second boss. You go straight back to the first boss, and your debuff will wear off before you get another one.
Yeah, there's no out time for melee. You're just bouncing between bosses.
Can we get the tanks in one group, please?
Yeah, I know. You guys should have told me before. I don't know movement.
That was good though. I mean, that's literally the fight, and we almost killed it. Like, sure, 73%, but like, how scuffed was it, and how close were you? You know, like, if we just live that for like 3 minutes, it's fucking easy, dude. Just understand that if you get a stack, you're moving. I can try and call it out if you want, but it's going to be a lot of tank, taunting, relieving callouts, so I don't think it's worth it.
So we're disregarding. We're disregarding the picture that we've got for positioning. We're just going to work off the positioning we had then.
Well, yeah, sure. It doesn't necessarily matter as long as the bear is by the fence. That's all I really care about, and then the range can just adjust, and the melee can
Does
adjust.
he put a stack only on the tank?
Bear's
It's the
padding over. Careful.
Closest 5 people. For both of them.
So So just the tank has to stand out.
Well, they can get one stack just like that, but then the reliever should get them after one stack or two, and then they're all rotating one, so no one should ever have more than 2. Definitely DPS should never have more than 1.
What I found there as a melee is that I had one. Sorry, I didn't have any, but everybody else did. So they all moved, but I stayed, and then I got one. And then when I moved, I think they got another. They moved back, so I was kind of by myself. So we should all just move.
Just move every time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's exactly what you want because it's a 15-second application, and the debuff lasts 30 seconds. So you take one, you step out, they take one, back and forth.
We also have more melee. So like, it has the 5 closest, but we have a tank and 4 melee or 5 melee, right? So there's always going to be someone that isn't getting it, which is good to have. Like, it's good to have that backup in case someone dies or whatever.
So the stacks you're talking about, the debuff on the man, that pops up as a red symbol, doesn't it?
Yep.
Because I was trying to track it on my bars there, and I'm like, okay.
Man is enkindle red flame. Beast is innovate green. Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Stay back, guys.
I was going by sound, so when the bear put out his first one, I moved over to human.
Back up.
And then you did a very bad job, Wags.
And then the bear ran over to us, gave me another stack. I thought it was the human, so I ran back to the bear, got a third stack, and ran to the human. Just going by the sound of the stacks going out, and not looking at the colors.
Where's Wags data?
Right behind the bear right now.
Faces down.
They're moving.
I can call out switches if you want.
That'd be great, yeah. As long as the tank's communicating when they're free to leave. Obviously, you don't want to drag it across. Otherwise, you'll refresh on everyone and it's just going to be a disaster. But that was good, though.
If what you guys are saying about the debuffs and how they work, their 15-second debuff on a 30-second cooldown, the tanks shouldn't ever be going to the neutral spot. We should just be back and forth.
Yeah, it's just a safety thing. It's really, yeah. I just want to make sure that there's a backup and that they're having an opportunity to drop in case something goes wrong. Really good pull though. I mean, let's just rinse repeat. Can do nature and fire. If we see someone die to range, we can go in and just act as a body to help soak, if we need to.
So everyone but group 2 should be on the other side of the row, like the melee.
Yep. Just don't drag it too far past this light thing, because you don't want the bear to do its frontal cone like long ways of the fence. Like it could actually just frontal along here and kill you guys. So just make sure that you're behind the fence for line of sight.
And get out of the green zone.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention the entangled roads. Yeah, it's Alright, let's do it. Make sure Maud's like the first person pulling.
3 people on the left side.
Yeah, melee should be on the left.
Everyone except for group 2 melee should be on the left side. Got 4 people now.
Oh, doodles.
Let's get it. Beautiful.
Oh, you piece of fucking shit. Turn the fuck around.
Just try and get it to the fence as well,
Swap.
because they have
Time.
Taunted off cold. He's face weird.
Try get it close to the fence, guys. Because you want the melee to be on this side of the fence, the red side of the fence.
Taunted. Another reposition.
Be careful when it comes, melee. Big step back.
Good, were you with Veritas? I'll switch you.
I was in.
Yeah, taunt off me, please.
I'd be on bear now.
There now, Roger.
Swap. I got 2 stacks.
Yes, I'll buy, mate. On Maud.
Doing well. Keep up.
Hey, taunt swap.
I can't get to you yet. I've got it.
Taunted.
Cold has 3.
Got shield wall on. Dead. Hold.
Watch
Need
feet for
4
these
stacks.
traps.
Swap.
Maybe.
Taunting.
Taunt.
Swap.
We're done melee, so we're
Solid
picking up both debuffs.
We have
Taunted.
to hard here. should you get 1 stack as well, start swapping, like just positional wise. Like mini, make sure that you're by the Beast Lord, not the bear.
Swap.
We've got no personals left.
Yeah, we're kind of...
Haunted.
Wanted.
Swap. Grab the green.
The fuck is that?
Just like
That's-
fire on those points.
It's if someone stands on a trap.
Swap.
Haunted.
Cold down.
Yeah, we did. That's a lot of healing, but I think that's mostly due to people getting more than 1 stack and just fatiguing a couple of people. What I saw there was the bear got taken away from the fence and everyone just chased it across the fence. I really want it to be on the fence line.
Yep, so I saw some melee on the other side of the fence when the green shit went off, and they just instant die. So guys, you can't jump the fence. Better to lose a couple seconds of DPS to wait for the tank to pull it back.
The tank has to pull it back though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was lots of times they weren't moving.
With the debuffs coming on, I noticed that there's like a couple of seconds where the other one takes off, and I was getting the other buff straight away, the other debuff straight away.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
it's
okay.
we have like a 15-second overlap as we're currently
Yeah.
at.
You're usually going to have like both of them up, but you can only have one of each sort of thing.
Alright, okay.
Like basically, you should be losing one as it's going to be pretty much reapplied.
Bear tank, you can probably jump onto the fence to position it and then turn it around.
Yeah, nah, it was just being a cunt that time. The first time was fine, and then the second time it kept on like running past me when like it was just instead of following me, it was like fucking running in front of me. It was annoying.
Yep, careful, Pat.
Can I just ask a quick question? Can I manage my own stacks instead of following the crowd?
Yeah.
We could do it that way. I'm worried about it getting desynced, but it should like even itself out, kind of.
Honestly, if range and healers stack in the middle, if one side is short, like melee, then like a healer will get a stack. It's not a big deal.
Because I was just listening to the weak aura the entire time then, and it was like fine.
Okay, yep. What we could also technically do is have the bear on one side where I want more to tank it, and then the Beast Lord directly on the other side, and that allows for cleaving. We just have to be ultra fucking careful and very precise about thing, but that would mean that the melee don't have to move, like almost at all, and everyone can just cleave. So it's a bit harder because you need them all in position, and it's a bit more finicky because you need everyone to be in like an understanding of right side, like close to the fence would be one set of stacks, and then away from the fence a tiny bit would be the different set of stacks. I don't know if we want to do that advanced shit just yet. Okay.
Boss is here, be careful.
If it was the start of tomorrow, we could, but not again.
Yeah, we might.
Someone
Yeah.
lost debuffs.
I'll do it now.
Try and go now.
Yeah. Good call. The tank that is not doing anything and just staying out, make sure you're not getting any stacks.
There's
just on
no
the pool.
staying out, mate. Oh, on the pool, yeah, no worries, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Because that offsets it a little bit. Otherwise, you're just carrying like a 2-stacker around the thing.
It's only got to be like 5 seconds, bro. That's what you got to stay out for.
Yeah.
Just stay out until that first stack goes out. Then you're good.
The pool.
Same as what I just did. Gotcha.
Cool.
We're gonna miss it, but it's alright, guys. Let's go.
We could technically do a 4th tank and like guarantee that the tanks have like a time to drop their stacks, but I don't think that's required. I think what we're doing is good. Very healer intensive here, so.
Swap back.
I think we've probably only got 1 or 2 more tries left.
Do we need to sub in another healer instead?
My shame is It's not hard to just buff at this point.
Nah, it's perfectly fine. We're gonna continue doing what we're doing at the moment.
We know the strats, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not at this stage yet.
It's basically a kill if we just do the same thing we did.
Let's wait to fail on what we're doing correctly, as opposed to just changing up when we're still not failing on what we're doing. We're failing on actually fucking doing the stack rotation, right?
Why don't we just get like 10 more DPS? What else? What do you reckon, bro?
Well, actually, bro, that's a really good idea.
Call in all more friends.
Put them on the roof.
Yeah, put them on the roof.
Fucking lad sitting up there, some jelly.
You got 10 DPS there, Raz? You can just fucking drag in, bro.
Oh, I can summon another one. Oh, he's dead.
What about tying up, bro? Can they let fire up their accounts? Get another raid.
Multi-boxing going, let's go.
I got enough hunters. Could just range DPS on auto attack, it'd be fine.
Bring the mage, bro. Have him cast Frozen Orb in Blizzard.
They coming.
Let's get it. Hooks up. You're doing your own individual stake management. Obviously start in your group's starting spot, but...
I assume Skull's on the wrong one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let them get in a good spot. Perfect.
Swap.
Yep.
Taunted.
Swap.
Swap.
Taunted.
Swap.
Rending slash.
That's the
Haunting.
That's the cleave.
Yep, swap.
It's quite a range on the cleave.
You gotta face them into the tree.
Thank God.
That's it.
I'll stand.
Good job, Jax.
Just a wipe right with the tank down.
Yeah.
I can send a battle res.
It's a bit late for that, man. We've got multiple stacks now from both tanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over these traps. Everyone like practice dodging.
Should have pulled the traps.
It's just an obvious spiral. Super easy to dodge.
Did he just stun you or he just planked or something?
No, he got the frontal and just didn't move. Like he got the horrible frontal on him.
Bro.
The fissure. Yep.
It's like 11,000 damage or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only 1.9 overkill, you could have survived that.
14k damage, yeah, sure.
Thanks for coming subs.
Hit me from quite a way away.
Good work, guys. Tonight.
What's to go with this fucking sword and the stone, Rose? What do we got?
So, the sword and the stone, once you break it down, is a really good two-handed sword. Only really warriors can use it because shamans can't use swords and hunters can't use maces.
We can use mace though.
Yeah, but you can't use swords, so you can't grab it and then wield it. Because it starts as a mace and it turns into a sword. So if there's a warrior that wants it, it's literally just up the hill. We'll have to clear a bit of trash to get there.
So
But it's,
it's,
1000 strength there, right?
you need to be set up exactly to get it, which I don't think any of us have got at the moment. So we'll clear the trash though.
I have 534 strength points.
so yeah, so you should be able to get it with consumes with world buffs, and then if you had like a Wrath of Ray or the FC one, what was called?
Jump Gather. I know Jump's only attack power. Never mind.
Diamond Flask is really good too.
Flask, yes.
You need to proc Crusader as well if possible.
Yeah, so it's just you have to have 1000 strength for 10 seconds, and then you channel that, like you channel for 10 seconds, and then you'll pull the rock out. If anyone's prepared and they've got it, Like it's a free weapon. You get one every lockout, the same as with the blue.
I did not think it was guaranteed, sir. I thought it was only like a 40% chance or something. I don't think it's guaranteed. Close
Everyone's
though.
telling me it's guaranteed.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
the weapon?
guaranteed.
Is it? Okay.
Yep. Just like the doubloon, bro. One of each will always spawn.
It must be a pretty good
That's the weapon.
chance considering there was like 14 paladins in the boat bashing fish barrels the other day.
The
It
thing
was
is,
disabled at the end of last week.
it's got like
What is the
10,
weapon?
10 spawn points, so sometimes people don't find it. So
The fuck's it called?
Color boulder.
Khaled Boulder, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's the mace version. It's on the soft roof list. Khaled Boulder.
Oh, yeah, might rage for 2. Oh, yeah.
Can you
Is
repair
anyone
it?
here right now prepared to be able to rip it out?
Can you
None of us
repair
so
it?
far.
No, because you have to break.
Let's go have a look, and we've got an idea.
But it's
tomorrow
clear
night.
to it so that we can get it, and then they can figure out how the fuck to turn it and pick
You
it up
come back
afterwards.
later on tonight, because you're gonna, if you let it, like we said, no trash is gonna go.
All the trash will come back.
So, do we want to roll for it or organise who's getting it now? Because this is totally doable.
Because I'm not coming back tonight, so it's not me.
Yeah, so whoever wants it, just press 1 if you want it, and then we can decide after that.
If you're coming back tonight to do it, press 1, which is probably only rage by the sounds.
Yeah, I'm getting Ashbury
Well,
anyway, so like I'm not going to use it.
Well, the other side of that is it actually like it's not something you can do solo as well. I'll need buffs from everyone who can give strength. If I'm doing it, or
Wild and shit.
yeah.
I'm not sure what's going to happen tonight then, bro.
Someone called the boss?
But maybe you can organise it for tomorrow night after 8, maybe?
Boss is still fine.
No, that's
it says that at the end of his map.
Okay. So I see threat meters and DPS and boss yelling.
I can give someone a 30-minute strength juju as well.
But no, it's cool. Then if we want to leave it till tomorrow, that's also good. I was just thinking maybe we can get it done. I don't know if it stays past soft reserve. Is the only thing I was thinking. Soft reset, sorry.
I've still not first question. Other than rage, does anyone want it?
Not first.
Yeah, look, I've seen some. Yeah.
Other than it being maze.
Okay, so no one wants it, only rage.
No,
I don't.
I said not first. I want it eventually, but not first.
I'm not super. It's not super usable in a lot of situations. I understand it for how.
I need to have a talk to Aratar before I'm like going on anything, because I need to fix myself up a bit and figure out what's going wrong and how I can do more DPS and such. So, you know, if that's a step in the right direction, then I'll take it. But if not, I need to sort my shit out first.
I need one motherfucker to say I want the thing. Because every time I'm saying I don't, you know, maybe.
Give it to Iggy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Tell me its DPS stats and everything, so I know if I want it or not.
I don't want it res, alright?
Okay, Iggy wants it. We're giving it to Iggy, okay? If anyone else wanted it, you too slow.
So the next thing I'll add to that is I don't know if he's got
I see it.
1,000 strength.
Yep, so he's gonna have to
I'll
figure
do
that
some
out.
research and.
You know, it's literally on the Discord right now. Trist has just put up exactly what you need to get 1,000. Just pop the picture, have a read, you can get it. It's all there.
Yeah.
Yell at him, right? Yell at him, Mando.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm very aware of what's required, man, and I know the gear that he's got access to. That's why I've said that. I'm not saying it just to talk.
Don't click it now, don't click it now, don't click it now. Did anyone click it? Because I'm worried if you click it now, you bug it and it won't be here when we come in tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay?
true.
But just did anyone click it? Just make sure it's underneath it. Because if you did click it, then we're gonna have to figure this out tonight.
I'm logging out, boys. I'll see you later.
yeah, bro.
GG's. Right,
So what's this sword in this stone?
Okay.
Does anyone know?
So,